From the Ingalls studio,
I can't wait to play with myself every day.
the Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the big dogs eat! Let them on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh my God, the Jets killed him.
Welcome into the Sportsocracy. It is ESPN Asheville. We're heard everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app, seen everywhere on YouTube. It is a glorious Monday here in Asheville, North Carolina. How is it in Greenville, South Carolina?
I am not in Greenville.
Oh, shoot. That's
I am in.
I thought you were supposed to be in Greenville today.
I am in the Mullet Dome. I have been on the. I woke up at 8. I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning. Which, first of all, felt glorious to not have to wake up at 5:45 on a Monday. That's the first time I've done that in a minute.
Okay.
I have literally been on the phone since 8:04, and I got off the phone at whatever time I contacted you, which was, 11:46?
Yeah.
I've talked a lot already today.
That's a lot.
And now I've got 5 hours of Rage Box to do.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's ride.
3 hours of this program, and then, of course, the overtime program tonight, 7 to 9, down in Greenville on Fox Sports Upstate.
Yes, sir.
It is a Talk Me Into It Monday?
Yeah, so I have, I live in the dark recesses of the interwebs. So I've heard people say some really stupid things. And some of them are so insane that they don't require further discussion.
Okay.
If you're trying to tell me the Miami Dolphins are going to make the playoffs, we don't need to talk about that. You need a Zoloft prescription, and we need to move on. But there are other things that have been said where I go, maybe there's some merit to that.
Okay. All right. So we'll go through the insane ideas of the 2026 NFL season and try to talk ourselves into how it will happen.
I'll also tell you something else insane. The tickets for the Stanley Cup Finals.
Uh-huh.
I really want to go to one of these games.
However,
I really don't want to spend $1,000 a ticket.
Screw that.
That's the get-in price. If you want to be able to see, it's closer to $2,000.
Ugh. Gross.
I texted
Have
Adam
fun,
Gold.
hockey fans.
I texted Adam Gold earlier and I said, "What up, bro?" I know you know a guy.
Who dis? New phone.
Yeah, that's basically what I got. New phone. Who dis? Oh, you mean you've never taken me up on going to a Hurricanes game until they're in the Stanley Cup Finals? Yes, that is exactly what I'm telling you.
That is exactly right. Because that would be the only reason that I would want to go see them.
I'm still efforting.
I thought it was quite hilarious yesterday. Somebody posted a meme of like a dog staring at a book like real hard, and the gist of the meme was that it was all North Carolina sports fans staring at a book of hockey rules, trying to learn the game now that their team is in the playoffs. And my biggest takeaway from it was that they lumped all of the Charlotte teams in on that, including the soccer team. And I was like, you guys really don't understand how this normal sports fan in North Carolina thing works, do you? Because I don't think we've caught on to soccer as much as we've caught on to hockey.
Yeah,
really.
they closed the upper bowl at Bank of America for the soccer games. But I do have to ask this question. What does a normal North Carolina sports fan look like? Because I know thousands of people in North and South Carolina that are sports fans, and you know what the commonality is? None of the teams they pull for make any sense. If I had $1 for every person I know whose fandom was as weird as mine, I'd have about $100,000.
Well, I mean, look, you came late to the game. right? The state of North Carolina came late to the pro sports game. That's kind of why we have weird allegiances all over the place. The only thing that is a standard in North Carolina, I believe, is the college teams. Right? I mean, North Carolina, Duke, NC State, Wake Forest, we're all pretty much cornered into those or separated into those corners. I know.
Yeah, but even that
teams.
doesn't make a ton of sense.
What do you mean?
I cannot stand Duke. I just can't. Yeah. I think they're pretentious. That's the reason that I'm, if I had an allegiance to a North Carolina school, it would be North Carolina. Mm-hmm. We are also on a Tar Heels network. That doesn't hurt anything. Mm-hmm. I've never understood where people get their, like, how did you become a Duke guy? How did you become a North Carolina guy? Mm-hmm. And nobody ever can really explain it other than, well, my dad liked the Tar Heels. But you're not him. My father hates the Florida State Seminoles. Anyone take a gander at the shirt I'm wearing right now?
Look, if you were raised in this state, more than likely you've got a team. You've got a college team.
Oh, now, you have to have one living here.
Right. If you're younger than I am, right, if you were born in the 90s, okay, you're probably a Carolina Panthers fan. If you were born before that, guaranteed you have a different team allegiance. Now, you may have put that team allegiance away when we got a team, but there's probably still some love for that other team in there somewhere. Coming late to the game it's kind of how it goes. Right? I was 6 years old when the Hornets first came about, so I never had another NBA team. I get that. But somebody born in the 60s, guess what? They're a fan of another team, or were, until the new team came around. Hockey's never been a sport that's been embraced by the South. So I understand fully why. I mean, it goes back to Adam Gold having me on his show like 10 years ago and saying, hey, what does everybody think about the Canes? What are you talking about? Who's everybody? Oh, everybody in the mountains. Yeah, we don't care. There's like 6 of us that care. It's just not a sport that we were born into.
Stephen Tao in our YouTube chat said, Jeremy, how did you become a Jets fan? Pot, meat, kettle. Look, I figured out when I was 6 that if I rooted for the Jets, my Christmas presents got cooler. Mm-hmm. So, okay, yes, you're not wrong. I'm just...
We root for who Dad rooted for, because that's how we were brought up.
No, I didn't start that way. I was a Raiders fan to begin with because it pissed my dad off. He hated the Raiders.
You just from birth, you had that rebel streak, huh?
That didn't last long. I got a business card in my stocking for a parole attorney, and I went, oh, I should pull for the Jets.
I hope more fans, come around and support the Carolina Hurricanes.
I want to go so bad.
I don't know that this is going to make more fans, though. Maybe it will.
I don't know. I want to go really bad.
You already won one, and it didn't really help all that much.
I mean, look, Carolina's a popular team, especially down around Raleigh.
Oh, especially.
We're too far away. I mean, look, it's 3-something hours to get to Raleigh.
Right.
I know that because I just looked at it. Because I think even if I don't have a ticket to get in the building, I still think I'm going to go.
Right. Well, that could
I'll interview people in the parking lot. I don't care. It's the off season, bro. I need stuff to do.
Gary Birch in the YouTube comments says Carolina Redskins territory. Yeah. That's how I became a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. Was that everybody in this area at the time in the 70s? They were all either Washington Redskins or, young Atlanta Falcons fans. My grandfather moved down to Tampa. They got a team in 1976, and my dad and my uncle both went, hey, let's pull for Dad's team because we want to be different. That's how that came about. because there was no local team here. It was either Atlanta or Washington. And if you didn't want to be a fan of Atlanta or Washington, you were SOL, buddy, unless you wanted to be a Dallas Cowboys fan. Or who else had national appeal at that time? The Dolphins, because they were the hot team of the 70s.
Cool. Be glad you didn't nestle on the Dolphins.
Thank God.
I will say, and this I don't mean to keep harping on the Dolphins. It's just so funny to me that their fan base has been up my keister for weeks. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, you pull over the poverty franchise of the NFL. You haven't won a playoff game in 26 years.
I do love it when they throw barbs like that.
Oh, you pull over a poverty franchise.
You?
So, what do you think you are? You're standing right behind me in the bread line, bro. Like I hate to tell you this. If I'm Oliver Twist, you're Oliver Twist's best friend. That's just where it is.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. It's one of them things. It used to make sense to pull for that team.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore. Not anymore. It's a lot like, being in the political sphere and still trying to pull for the Whig Party. That ain't been a thing, bro, since the 1800s. We don't do that anymore. You got Team A, Team B. That's the only ones you got. Sorry about that. I don't think we're resurrecting that party. It's just not happening. But again, I hope I want everybody to pull for the Carolina Hurricanes.
For sure.
I just don't think you're going to create more hockey fans out of it. Young kids, maybe. Older fans, I think we're all pretty much stuck in our ways. But for this 1 week, and 1 week only, we will all be Hurricanes fans. Because any title for our state is a good thing.
I'm excited. I know you're not, because you're a hater of all things. I'm excited.
You're really excited for a championship in a sport you don't watch.
Yeah, in a sport that you buried the lead. It's not just a sport I don't watch. It's a sport I don't understand. Hey, why is it bad for one guy to be out in front of everybody else? I feel like that should be the goal.
Right. That absolutely should be the goal.
But then you stop them and make them not do that, which I don't get.
Right. Like, that's your fault for letting me behind the defense.
Yeah, you should play better.
Right. We call those easy scores in the NFL. But whatever. Let's see here. Do we have any news going on around the league that we need to get into?
Oh, we got more teams in OTAs. Let's go.
Woo!
Am I the only one that thinks OTAs is like the most over? It just shows how desperate we are. We're just dying. The biggest story in sports right now is Brock Lesnar and Obafemi. That's where we're at. Oh, if you didn't watch it,
I was way more interested in learning that Raymond Berry died. That was way more impactful for me, and I didn't even know. I mean, I didn't even watch him play.
It'd be tough to because he was 93 years old.
I was a little right. I mean, he's been a Hall of Famer for 58 years.
Oh, we do have breaking news though. Hit the button, Tank.
Oh, geez, it's got to be a good one.
Who's gonna break the news? Who's gonna break the news? Who's gonna break the news? Who's gonna break the news?
It's from Adam Schefter. 10-time Pro Bowl quarterback Russell Wilson is finalizing a deal to join CBS Sports.
Yay! Good for you.
Yeah, Rusty Shackelford, he looked at the Jets and went, pass.
Mm-hmm.
Pass. I'm good. I don't want to back up Geno Smith.
I'd rather not.
Do you care that Russell Wilson's going to be on CBS?
Not a damn bit.
Now,
Why?
how awkward is he going to be?
I don't know. I mean, have you ever heard him speak?
Yes, he is a weird guy.
I mean,
He is a
pretty
weird
smart
guy.
guy.
He's a smart
I
guy,
would
sure.
think he'd be all right.
And he's obviously got game because have you seen his wife? Good golly. She is a muffin.
Is he still married to the girl with the hair? Like
Well, I mean, most girls have hair. That didn't narrow it down.
Isn't that who he's married to? The singer with the two colored hair, like black and white hair. Is that, or am I thinking of somebody else?
I don't know who you're thinking about. It sounds like you're thinking about Cruella DeVille. I don't know.
She kind
who
of looks like that. Yeah.
No, he's married to Sierra, she is lovely.
Sierra.
Ciara.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
She's a lovely lady.
Yes, she is. Mm-hmm. She looks like she's fun at parties.
Okay.
Oh, you're thinking of Sia. No, he's married to Ciara.
Sia.
SIA.
Yes, that's who I was thinking.
Two completely different people.
Completely different people.
I'm glad people in our YouTube chat know who these. I know who Sierra is for very obvious reasons. I don't know what a C. If you had told me we were going to be talking about the SIA, I'd go, I think it's the CIA. I think that's who's probably monitoring our digital communications right now.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, so Russell Wilson, shocker of shockers, multi-million-dollar quarterback in the NFL, has a hot wife. Yeah.
Oh, no doubt.
Okay.
I mean, look, Gambit fan nailed it. Y'all can hate on Russell Wilson all you want, but he is rich AF, smoking hot wife, Super Bowl champion. Nailed it.
Yep.
You want to know why I could just rail on Russell Wilson all I want to? Because he couldn't care less if he tried. That dude wakes up in the morning and goes, I don't care what you think about me.
Very true.
We have a couple of super chats to get to before the commercial.
All right.
Cause it's all about the money, money, money. All about the money, money, money.
First one's from our buddy Great North Sports. Check him out on Wednesday nights. I guarantee you they'll be talking about the hockey. And in a much more competent way than Tanker I can. I might be there, and their analysis will still be far more bang on than mine. David said, happy A.J. Brown is a Patriot Day. Can't wait to see what this overpay is. It's a first-round pick. That's the answer. I know New England's gristling at it. They're not going to for long. There are two definitives in my life. A.J. Brown will get a first-round pick, and Brandon Ayuk will get absolutely nothing. By the way, anybody watching the Newswire over the weekend? Bleacher Report did a story that said Brandon Ayuk is untradeable. I think I said that a month ago. You could have broke in and said, breaking news, water's wet, and it would have been just as much news.
All right, one more super chat.
Red Sea said OTAs get so much hype because everything else is irrelevant. Look, I watched Game 7, Thunder Spurs.
Did you?
I did.
For you.
And it was tolerable. Mm-hmm. The action was great. The sport's just awful. You have completely broken that sport.
Yep.
Although Luke Cornett, that was a play.
Is he related to Jim Cornette?
I should have seen that coming. I'm disappointed in myself that I didn't see that coming.
Do they let him play with the tennis racket?
I hate you. There are times that I just hate you and the stupid things you say. This is a great time, as was said in our YouTube chat, to just go, Shaboozy.
Luke Cornett is an actual basketball player? Okay.
Yes, Tank. Yes, Tank. Luke Cornett
never
is
heard of
and
that
has
guy.
been a basketball player for a lot of years.
Never heard of that guy. that's been in the NBA nameless for 20 years. Okay, interesting. We'll take a break here in the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville. We may learn some new names today, more than Jim Cornette's grandson. We'll be right back after this.
It happens.
And we're clear.
He's big dumb bear.
Legendary iHeartRadio Music Festival,
Doing what he
presented by
does.
Capital One,
Is back. One stage, 2 nights.
Are you ready?
featuring the biggest names in music. Live, loud, and always full of surprises.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Hear it live on iHeartRadio and streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
I've never heard of that guy before.
2026.
He's played in the league for, I
Festival.
think, 10
Tomorrow
years.
morning at 8.
Yacht Rock Radio on iHeartRadio drops anchor and goes commercial.
At the very least, it's 8.
Weekends were made for smooth sailing. Yacht Rock Radio's got the soundtrack. Just sit back, put your feet up, and enjoy. The smoothest soft rock from the 70s and 80s.
I can tell I'm getting old because I like way more of these songs than I'm proud to admit.
Yacht Rock and sets it.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have
Take you all the way.
in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something
That was one of them.
Hosanna, yeah.
have.
That was
Zillow
one of 'em.
Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
I'm David.
And I'm Christina.
And this is our Ingalls story.
Ginger's Revenge is a brewery located in Asheville, North Carolina that specializes in the production of hard ginger beer.
So we use all natural, whole ingredients, and I think that really sets us apart.
Ingalls is an amazing partner for us to work with. A lot of our fans know that they can go to Ingalls and find a lot of the flavors that we have available, and they just make it really easy for folks to purchase local products.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days
Sorry,
after
I got a
we
little
moved in,
distracted
we had
there.
a
I
couple
couldn't
beers,
find the
playing on
control
powder
for my
back
light,
home.
and
we
it was
heard
just
so many people calling
blinding
trees
me.
removed and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed.
Are you trying to tell me that I should know the guy who made 16 starts for the Boston Celtics 2 years ago?
Oh, the Chainsaw Brothers. You're not a customer.
I mean,
You're
I
family.
would think you'd at least know who he was.
Your chainsaw needs 316-1013 or find us on Facebook.
Oh, that's funny.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Yeah,
Call us
Luke
about it.
Cornett's been in the NBA since
2017.
2017.
That's 828-316-1013.
Yeah, but it doesn't count because he was in the D League.
No, he wasn't.
Sure. You know Appalachian Motor Coach is the
Played for the
official
Knicks, then the
show
Bulls.
sponsor
He's
of
played for the
11
Celtics
Tailgate
twice.
Tour. But did
Cleveland,
you know that they
Milwaukee,
can
and now
get
San
you
Antonio.
anywhere in wedding,
And the Westchester Knicks and the Maine Celtics.
family reunions,
Sure.
Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate
Look,
control.
I didn't.
and
I
none of the
wasn't
stress.
comparing him to
Driving.
Kobe Bryant. You,
No, just
for the party. For more information, visit
Just
them at
saying,
AppalachianMotorCoach.com.
he is a player.
Appalachian Motor
In
Coach.
theory, you
the
should
best
know who that
memories
is.
start
he is a guy who's 7 foot tall
Promise. Our mission.
and touched the basketball twice.
This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville.
He touched one
Experience
Saturday that
Parks
got
Promise
the,
today
San
at
Antonio Spurs to the-
ParksFordHendersonville.com.
to the
That's
final.
ParksFordHendersonville.com.
All right, we're back in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville. It's Discovery Monday. You got any new names that we should know in the NBA? You got a guy that's been in the D League for 7 years that I need to know about?
Oh, the starting power forward for the. As soon as you find out the starting power forward for the Spurs has a name that looks very much like Charlemagne, the jokes will.
Shabuzi!
I knew it. I saw it coming. God, you're a moron.
Charlemagne. I didn't know there were fancy names like that in the NBA.
There's a lot of names in the NBA. I'm not sitting here telling you I'm locked into the NBA Finals. I will just say it's more watchable than it's been.
Sure. Well, I mean, you at least have some deep seated rooting interest here, which is fine.
Oh boy,
you're going to get a little bit of.
We have breaking news. We have breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Who's gonna break the news? Who's gonna break the news? Who's gonna break the news?
What did Jim Cornette do now?
Odell Beckham Jr. is returning to the New York Giants.
Yay! For $7.
They signed Braxton Berrios and Odell Beckham Jr. Why? Like, why? I don't think I have seen a player this irrelevant get this talked about this much in my lifetime.
Well, I mean, he at least at one time was the best wide receiver in the league. Other than that,
he was good for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Odell Beckham Jr. had 4,000 yards receiving his first 3 years in the league.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have 4,000 yards since, and that was 10 years ago.
Correct. Still infinitely more famous than Luke Jim Cornette.
Oh, good Lord. I mean, does this mean anything?
No, it doesn't mean a thing.
Where does he slot in for the
Page
Giants?
6 something to talk about. Page 6 will be happy.
How many receivers do the New York Giants have, and are any of them not named Malik Neighbors any good? So they have Malik Neighbors, and from there it goes Darius Slayton, Darnell Mooney, Calvin Austin III, Malachi Fields, Isaiah Hodgins, Jalen Hyatt, Bo Collins, Gunnar Olszewski, who was their third Achilles tear 3 days ago, Braxton Berrios, and Odell Beckham Jr.
Sounds very giant-y.
That sounds very, hey, I just logged into Madden, and we're getting ready to sim this season. Wow.
That's that. The season's about to start. I can't believe this guy's still out in the free agent market.
Well, I mean, he hadn't played on a team in 2 years. He played for the Dolphins in 2024. He had 9 catches for 55 yards.
Hot.
And that was for the Dolphins. Oof.
Mm-hmm. It's just one big amalgamation of suckitude. Good job, guys.
Odell Beckham Jr. has played 2 of the last 5 seasons.
What's the matter? Was Terrell Owens not interested? Was he not?
Somebody called Chad Ochocinco. See what he's doing. I mean, although I think he's making a good amount of money doing podcasts.
I'm sure he is.
Odell Beckham Jr. is proof positive that one moment can make a career. He had that one game. He had that one catch against the Cowboys on Sunday Night Football in a game that, by the way, they still lost. And it made his career.
Yep. I mean, you make one of the greatest catches I've ever seen. There's going to be a long time where people are going to think you're still good at what you do.
Ugh.
New York, did you see this? They also apparently were looked at Juju Smith-Schuster.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he was with
Anthony
Matt Nagy
Miller.
in Kansas City. Anthony Miller, I forgot he was a person.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And they decided on Odell Beckham Jr. and Braxton Berrios, which I can't say that they made the wrong call.
The best name you've said yet is Braxton Berrios, and it's not really all that close.
It's very true. Very true. All right, so the Big Apple, you missed out on Russell Wilson, but hey, you got Odell Beckham back.
What a weird day. We've had breaking news twice for 2 guys that were drafted 2014 or earlier.
Yeah, sometimes that's just how it goes. Breaking news. here in the Sportsocracy, as only we can give it to you. When we return, we will start the Talk Me Into It portion of the program.
The first one the first one's going to have something to do with the team we were just talking about.
Mm-hmm. Where we find stupid things people have said online and then try to convince ourselves that it'll actually happen in 2026. We'll be back right after this.
ESPN Asheville.
And we're clear.
Thank you.
Your mountain weather forecast.
Still on track for a cold front to push on through this afternoon and this evening. Could bring some isolated showers and thunder showers around. Partial sunshine in between. Near 80 degrees. Now tonight with that front passing through, any showers, thunder showers should start tapering off. Upper 50s. Tomorrow there could be a leftover shower in the morning, then partial sun, 70. Wednesday sunshine, gorgeous day. Upper 70s. From the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Keep your career moving forward with growth opportunities, great pay and benefits, and one of the country's top workplaces. Go to careers.progressive.com and apply today. That's careers.progressive.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
48 countries.
Only one winner.
What's your outside
Radio
story?
and Fox Sports are bringing you every match of FIFA World Cup 2026.
Yes.
Every unforgettable moment wherever
That
you
one.
are. Lock in your preset
Nailed
now
it.
on the free iHeartRadio app.
The world will be listening.
Hurt in the game? We tough it out. Feel exhausted? We push on. Feeling down? We pull ourselves up by the bootstraps. But there are times when bootstraps aren't enough. When stress gets to us and we need to talk to someone about what we're really going through. So we're going to reach out because sometimes mental health is not a one-person job. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
The iHeartRadio app now has presets, just like in the car. You're our number one. Make us yours. ESPN Asheville, the mountain's favorite sports station, streaming 24/7. Your home for the Sportsocracy. Weekdays at noon. The Tar Heels and Atlanta Braves baseball.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343.
My outside story is about Jeremy Sochan.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of urgency, timely response.
Hey, I've heard of that guy.
Advertising you as our
There you
customer
go.
and the community.
He was only a first-round pick.
Be
so.
better every day. That's the Parks promise. Experience the Park.
I don't do well with undrafted NBA guys.
The Ingalls Advantage isn't just about savings or the best quality food for your family. It's more than that. It's the advantage of being a part of a community. That's why we provide over 2 million pounds of food every year through regular donations and programs like the Ingalls Giving Tree, Food for Thought, and the Ingalls Fill a Backpack program. It's the right thing to do, and we know that you would do the same. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
Boy, you must be outside your mind.
The Sportsocracy.
Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
Back in the Sportsocracy, this is ESPN Asheville. One of the weirdest things happened in baseball that I've ever seen yesterday. The Yankees had a game with the A's, and the Yankees got sat down 1-2-3 in every inning, except for one of them. And in that one inning, they trotted 18 batters to the plate. 13 of them scored.
Good Lord.
So they scored 13 runs in the third inning against the A's. And the rest of the game, they didn't do a damn thing. I mean, you didn't really need to. But just hilarious to me that you got no hit in 8 out of 9 innings. And the one that you didn't, 11 hits, 13 runs. 18 batters strolled to the plate. Jeez. That's a bad day. That is they picked a bad day to have a bad day.
I think the most surprising part of that story was that the Oakland A's played a game and somebody was there to track it.
It was the Yankees, so you know somebody was going to be watching it.
My story's about the NBA Finals and Knicks forward Jeremy Sochan. I think this is the dumbest thing we do. It doesn't come up very often, but it happens from time to time. Tank, who are the two teams playing in the NBA Finals?
The Knicks and the Spurs.
Correct. Who drafted Jeremy Sochan?
The Spurs.
That is correct. He played on that team for the first roughly 2 to 3 months of the season. He was waived. He signed with the New York Knicks.
Right.
Do you know where I'm going with this?
No.
He gets a ring regardless.
Oh, okay. Good for him.
That's stupid.
He was a member of the team.
But he's not, and now he plays for the other team. Like we're playing against you and then have to send you $100,000 ring just because, well, he was here. So are a lot of people. He plays for them now. He gets a ring if the Knicks win. That's it. Give his ring to the guy that takes tickets that's been there for 400 years.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not how that works. I mean, I do feel like if they cut you, that should be the line.
My line is you're playing for the other team. Out. You don't get squat. You should have signed somewhere else. Do you wear that ring? Like, all right, so let's say the Spurs win this series. Does he rock the Spurs ring? Like, yeah, NBA champion. No. But you're not, though.
No, that never comes out of the case. Bro.
But you're not, though. You're not an NBA champion. You watched them dance on the court. You didn't.
Mm-hmm. Certainly not the first time that's ever happened.
No, but it's just stupid, and it irks me every time we do it.
Mm-hmm.
That guy doesn't get a ring. Get somewhere.
Okay. All right.
Speaking of getting somewhere, Odell Beckham Jr., he's gotten somewhere to the New York Football Giants.
Mm-hmm.
That leads me to our first topic for this Talk Me Into It Monday.
Okay.
Talk me into it. The New York Giants are a playoff contender. Look, now I want to start this. I don't think that's a bad roster. You know I love Jackson Dart.
Right.
Their over-under right now in Vegas is 7.5 wins.
Mm-hmm.
But you listen to that fan base, and they make it sound like this team can contend for a playoff berth. I'm going to need you to talk me into that.
Yeah. I don't know how you. I mean, maybe the defense is going to be so good that we'll get after quarterbacks at an unholy rate, since we have 4 edge rushers.
But have you seen the list of quarterbacks they have to go up against?
Mm-hmm.
In order, it's Dak Prescott, Matthew Stafford, Cam Ward, Arizona. Don't know which one that's going to be yet because Jacoby Brissett's still holding out, which I'm going to laugh every time I say that.
Right.
Jaden Daniels, Tyler Shuck, C.J. Stroud, Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels, Trevor Lawrence, Daniel Jones, Brock Purdy, Sam Darnold, Cleveland, Jared Goff, Dak Prescott, Jalen Hurts. That is an evil schedule. And again, I'm not saying that they're not improved. They definitely are. I still don't think the offense is very good. And I hate to break it to you, I don't know that John Harbaugh is really going to be the one fixing that, especially since the offense is run by Matt Nagy.
Mm-hmm.
I like the defense, and I'm still stuck on it of how is this supposed to work?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how you talk yourself into that. Unless you think that this defense is going to limit teams to, I don't know, 14 points a game? And then maybe you can eke out enough to win enough games to be competitive?
But the secondary is not good enough for that.
I don't think it is either.
I mean, even let's just say the pass rush is wicked. Mm-hmm. I have no idea how you're planning on deploying Brian Burns, Arvell Reese, Kayvon Thibodeau, and Abdul Carter. I cannot figure it out. It's going to be a rotation, or Thibodeau's not going to be on this team.
Right.
But, I mean, that means one of those guys is not going to start, which I don't think is going to go well for any of them.
I mean, I guess you could start Arvell in the middle.
He's starting in the middle. They've already announced that.
Right.
He will be playing on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, minute they drafted him, I said that same thing.
Yeah.
But you still got Brian Burns, Thibodeau, and Abdul Carter on the outside. So, I mean, one of them's going to be a situational guy, and I don't think any of them are going to love that.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get to the line.
Yeah.
The line's not great. Although I do find it funny, since the last time we talked about this, they've added no less than 4 players.
Mm-hmm.
Because 4 of these guys were not on the depth chart the last time I looked. I like DJ Reader. Shelby Harris is fine. Zach Pickens and Leaky Fotu. Good luck with that.
I don't think the offense is anything special.
The offense is where it falls apart for me.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what the fixation with Cam Scattaboo is. He's not a great running back. He's a bowling ball.
Mm-hmm.
But he's coming off a season-ending injury, and you don't really have anything back behind him. I mean, are you excited by Tyrone Tracy and Devin Singletary? Because I'm not.
I mean, as excited as you were last year.
It's a lot of fine.
Mm-hmm.
And you know I love Jackson Dart. I love Jackson Dart.
Yep. But Cam's so exciting. And that's what that's
What's
what they can't
exciting about him? The fact that you're afraid his head might actually fall off his shoulders?
And when he touches the ball, he just refuses to go down. Unless he goes down in a heap, apparently. But it's that, fight for every yard juggernaut thing. It kind of captivated us.
Cam Scattaboo had 7 carries last year that wound up going further than 9 yards.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. 7.
Yep.
He averaged 4 yards a carry.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good. I'm also very stuck on I can't for the life of me figure out what constitutes a good running back to people. I've had more weird arguments about running backs in the last 3 weeks that just don't make any sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Cam Scattaboo's a top what running back in the NFL?
20.
Get out of here.
I mean,
get out of here.
What?
He's not a top 20 running back in the NFC.
Okay.
I would have said 35.
Okay.
He's barely a starting level running back to me in the NFL. And people just love him, and I don't get it. He's one of those that I just don't understand.
I can't explain to you how people think this is a playoff team. I mean, unless you think that everyone else is going to suck. Right? Unless you believe that the Philadelphia Eagles are going to be so injury-riddled and just lost on the offensive side of the ball with Jalen Hurts being under center, then that takes them out of the equation, and they're not going to be good.
But the defense is still wicked. All right, let's just say you think Philadelphia is going to crash in the rocks offensively. You still have to score on them, and they still have Saquon Barkley.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look at the schedule and just go, how many of these games are they going to win because they showed up and put their pants on the right way?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Tennessee, they're not losing to Tennessee. I don't think they're losing to Carolina and Philadelphia. I don't think they're losing to Pittsburgh, Arizona, Indianapolis, San Francisco. If you split the rest of your games, you go 11-6.
Mm-hmm.
I can't fathom how Giant fans are getting to this spot.
I don't either.
And again, the team's improved. There's no doubt about that. You look at what they put on the field last year and what they're going to put on the field this year. There's no doubt it's better. But how much better?
Not by much.
If Wan'Dale Robinson does exactly what he did last year as the de facto one in Tennessee,
mm-hmm.
and you get Malik Neighbors back to 90% of what he was as a rookie,
mm-hmm.
he had 1,200 yards and 7 touchdowns. That's a tall ask for a guy coming off a just catastrophic knee injury. So you got 2,000-yard receivers. I don't think you're going to run the ball all that well. If we play the season out, Scatterby played 8 games last year. If you played it out to a full season, he's going to rush for about 900 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson Dart will take some of the pressure off him because he's such a good runner. Where do the wins come in?
That's the great question.
I mean, can they beat Dallas week 1?
Maybe. Long shot.
It's possible, but I'm not sure I would be wagering on it.
Definitely not.
Have you looked at the line for that game?
No, I would imagine it's about 9.5.
It's 2.5.
What?
It's 2.5. The Giants are a 2.5-point dog, which makes my brain hurt.
Mm-hmm.
There are like 4 lines in week 1 that I just go, what in the world are you looking at?
Well, it's a division game.
So what?
Harder to win those. I mean, unless it's not. And you get your ass kicked like you did last year at the end of the season, 34-17.
All right, let me ask this question.
Last year they also had that game that scored 187 points.
They also beat the smoke off of Philadelphia, which it still makes no sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask you a question. And your answer is largely irrelevant until we get to the end.
Okay.
Power rank the teams in the NFC East by how much you trust them.
It would be Philadelphia, Dallas, Washington, New York.
The only thing I knew you were going to say right there, I knew the Giants were going to be last.
Yes.
Now, there are divisions in this. If the New York Giants played in the AFC South, okay. You get Tennessee, you get Indy. Let's say you take out Jacksonville. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I could see how you would get to the playoffs. If they played in the NFC South, okay. I see how you get to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Frankly, and this is gonna irk somebody, the New York Giants might be the best team in the NFC South. If they're not 1, they're certainly not 4.
Okay.
But I mean, in what to me is one of the toughest divisions in the league, I just don't see it.
No, you have to jump through a whole lot of hoops to try to convince yourself of that, or just be a moron from New York. I mean, they're crazy about their teams. and cannot be objective. Every fan base has those. It's only that the New York Giants and the New York Jets have, a pool of, 13 million people?
Well, the funny thing about the Giants is that most of the crazy that I hear on the Giants does not come from Giants fans. Most of it comes from media guys. They're looking at Harbaugh and they think Harbaugh fixed every single problem. And, I told you the day they hired him.
That's also trying to trend in a big market, in my opinion. But you say good things about the New York Knicks or the New York Giants or the New York Jets or the New York Yankees, you get a lot of attention for that. Again, there's 8 million people in the city of New York.
No doubt.
It's going to get you a lot of attention.
It's a big market, but saying things that just don't make any sense, that's still an L.
100% it is. We don't care about being right. We care about going viral.
Yeah, I care about being right.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I care about.
Mm-hmm.
In spite of what people say on TikTok, that he's only in it for the clicks. It's just rage bait. No, I believe every word I say.
No, it's okay to be more hopeful about your team, but you have to. In my opinion, you have to be a little level-headed, or else you can just be completely discounted. And
yes,
that's not where you should want to be. You are by far the worst team in that division.
I would agree with that.
Should the other teams be healthy, right? It could go sideways if one of the teams loses their quarterback or something. But until that moment happens, the Giants they're not the big man on campus. And you're not going to be.
The Giants, to me, are the team still looking for their footing.
Mm-hmm.
I think Dallas is going to be really good offensively.
Mm-hmm.
I think they will be good defensively.
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia is going to be evil defensively, and they'll be good offensively.
Mm-hmm.
Washington, I think, is just good on both sides, especially if they add Brandon Ayuk, which I still think is a foregone conclusion at this point.
Of course.
And then I just get to the Giants where I go, I don't think you're great offensively. I don't think you're great defensively. You've got a coach that's building a culture. Talk to me in 365 days, because that's where I'm at with the Giants.
Yep. I'm right there with you. The Giants don't have much hope other than getting better. And we'll see what happens next year after free agency and after the draft. And who knows?
What's a best case scenario for the Giants to you?
Best case for the Giants would probably be a 7-10 record.
Their over-under in Vegas is 7.5.
Under.
I will take the under. I think if you get to 8-9, we should be talking about John Harbaugh in the voting for Coach of the Year.
Absolutely. Because the schedule's not easy.
We won't, because there are, other teams that I think are going to come out of the woodwork, including the next team we're going to discuss.
All right.
I think the next one, I'm going to have to convince you.
Okay. You are in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville. Take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Talk Me Into It Monday.
ESPN Asheville.
Clear.
Thank you.
Your mountain weather forecast.
Still on track for a cold front to push on through this afternoon and this evening. Could bring some isolated showers and thunder showers around. Partial sunshine in between. Near 80 degrees. Tonight, with that front passing through, any showers, thunder showers should start tapering off. Upper 50s. Tomorrow, there could be a leftover shower in the morning, then partial sun, 70. Wednesday, sunshine, gorgeous day. Upper 70s. From the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Taco Bell's Luxe Boxes. Choose the $5, $7, or $9 box. Now with the shredded beef dipping taco. Limited time at participating stores while supplies last. Prices vary. Freezes and specialty drinks not included. Tax extra.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of urgency, timely, responsive, focused, prioritizing you as our customer and the community that we serve to do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
With iHeart, everything you hear is guaranteed human. That's why 78% of listeners trust their favorite radio host's product recommendations. If you manage a business or need to drive sales, that trust goes a long way. Call 844-844-iHeart. Again, that's 844-844-iHeart.
Dell PCs with Intel inside are built for the moments you plan and the ones you don't. For the time you forgot your charger at the gate.
Passengers, we are now on our initial ascent.
Or when you're bouncing between projects like a ping pong ball. We build PCs with long-lasting battery life, so you're not scrambling for an outlet. And built-in intelligence, so you can stay focused on whatever you're doing. Dell Technologies, built for you. Dell.com/Dell PCs.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, save up to $700, plus get a free adjustable base with select Sealy Posturepedic mattresses. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Wish you could save on home insurance? With Allstate, you could easily save and get quality protection. Yep, it's a win-win. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
Woo! The Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we're Western North Carolina strong.
Woohoo!
When you're a grocery store, hunger has no place in your community. That's why at Ingalls, we donate over 2 million pounds.
To feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid. But there is hope. Reach out to someone. Connect with your friends. Stay in touch with your community. And know that you are not alone. Learn more.
There was again.
Broadcasters.com/hope.
Now that time the mic was on.
By the National
I don't know.
Association of Broadcasters and this station.
ESPN Asheville.
Yeah.
WPEK Fairview. WMXF Waynesville. An iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human. The Sportsocracy.
It fires me up, man. I love it. Say it one more time.
The Sportsocracy.
Shake it back!
Beer City's best sports talk.
It is gross.
Just earlier.
They are mature, actually. You just have to get to know them better.
Your lunchtime dose of dumbassery. Live from the Ingalls studio.
And welcome back into the Sportsocracy. It is ESPN Asheville. We are heard everywhere you go on the iHeart Radio app. Seen everywhere on YouTube. Just go to thesportsocracy.com, click the live video link, subscribe to the channel. That way you can join us in the chat. You can join the House of Reprehensibles and throw in some super chats as well. And when you pay for them, they go all the way to the top because, I mean, we're slots for money. So
bingo.
Yeah. Money's always nice.
Big slots.
Money always helps. That's why Odell Beckham Jr. apparently wants to be back in the NFL again because he's out of money. It's the only reason I could think of. I don't know why you would.
It's certainly not going to be his impact on the field. I can tell you that much.
Right. But hey, I mean, you're telling me I could make a quick $4 million to be on the field for 3 weeks and then get hurt? Maybe I'd take that opportunity probably. Hell, who am I kidding? You don't have to offer me that much. They go, hey, for $500,000, Tank, would you come over here and get cut in half for a play? Yes, I would. Let's go do that. I mean, I think we'd go viral just immediately. So, Giants, give me a call. It's not like your chances to win the division are going to be any worse. So, what are their odds to win the division? I'm just curious. I didn't even look. It's got to be 1,000 at least.
Who are we talking about here?
The Giants.
Oh, let's see. Division winner, NFC East. They are plus 600. Sorry, that was funny to me.
Wow, that's much lower than I thought it'd be.
I mean, but the Tennessee Titans are only plus 800. So the Atlanta Falcons are plus 450.
Okay, I'll mark that down as another thing I will not be putting any money on.
Correct.
It is a Talk Me Into It Monday here on the Sportsocracy. Jeremy has gone through what did you call it? The dark recesses of the internet?
I've gone down the ugly corners of the interwebs where people just say things because they can.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're going to like the next one a lot.
Okay.
I'm going to read you a list, and I want you to tell me when this goes off the deep end. These are your current odds to win regular season MVP.
Okay.
Josh Allen and Josh Allen's plus 550. Lamar Jackson's plus 650. That's normal so far.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 1,000 is Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow. Okay. We're good so far. Drake May plus 1,100. Dak Prescott plus 1,300. I get it. Dallas Cowboy quarterback, prodigious offense. Plus 1,400 is reigning MVP Matthew Stafford and Caleb Williams.
Okay, I think that was it.
Yeah, I found where it went kooky madookie. Could you explain to me how that's going to happen?
Well,
I want you to play devil's advocate to the highest degree.
Mm-hmm.
Explain it to me.
Okay. So if the Chicago Bears are the number one seed in the NFC,
how's that going to happen?
They win more games than everybody else.
Okay. Look at the schedule and tell me how that's going to happen. We'll set the lowest number humanly possible. I think the worst, since we've gone to a 17-game schedule, I think the worst record that's won a conference was 13-4.
Okay.
They play Philadelphia, who owes them one. They play at Green Bay. They play at Seattle. They play New England. They play at Carolina. They play at Detroit. They play at Buffalo. You're telling me you're going to find – you can find four – you're not going to find four losses in that? I don't believe you.
Well, I mean, give me Philadelphia. Give me New England. I'll take at Seattle. And
at Detroit.
At Detroit.
So they go to Buffalo and beat Buffalo.
Maybe. If that defense is not as good, maybe.
What makes you think the defense is going to be better? What did they add that's making you jump up and down?
No. I'm talking about Buffalo.
Oh.
We're talking about Buffalo and the scheme change, and maybe that defense is not as good. I could see them, Here's the problem I have. Every major win that I can give Chicago means that that has to be one of those crazy, lucky Caleb Williams type three. Who was the game last year where he just ran backwards for 30 yards and then slung it, and Colston Loveland caught like the 60-yard touchdown. Like, that has to happen 5 times throughout this season for you to be able to hit that mark. But there again, could it happen? Maybe, but probably not.
What has happened in the front seven that makes you think that defense is going to be better than it was last year?
Who, for Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
It's the same team.
Mm-hmm.
They are the same team. And they were fine defensively. I don't think it's anything to write home about. The receiving core got worse. Period. Yep. It just did. You don't lose DJ Moore and replace him with, is it Olamide Zacchaeus?
Scotty Miller.
Khalif Raymond. I remembered it was a small kick returner. I just couldn't remember which one. They're talking about trading Cole Kmet. That's been loud for days.
Mm-hmm.
Because they drafted Sam Roush.
Mm-hmm.
So now all of this falls back on. This team is not as good as they were a year ago. The schedule is not as good as it was a year ago. So what exactly has Caleb Williams ever done to make you think he's going to up his game when everything around him is not what it was a year ago?
I have no answer for that.
You want me to tell you a fun stat that I didn't know until over the weekend?
What's that?
Did you know among every starting quarterback that has started games between 2024 and 2025, did you know there's no quarterback in the NFL that has finished more games sub 60% completion percentage than Caleb Williams?
Makes sense.
That is mind-boggling to me.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even really have the high-end games. You'll see a couple where he just breaks 70. He had one against the Jaguars where the ball barely hit the ground. But even his good days last year, in Ben Johnson's offense, this is supposed to be the wizard of offense where the ball never hits the ground. He didn't break 68% one time. Mm-hmm. Not one time. Where does this blind belief in this guy come in? Is it just that thing of the ends do actually justify the means of, oh, well, they went to the playoffs and that was. Because nothing else makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
TD in our YouTube chat said Caleb Williams is the perfect example of a guy who will fool you if all you watch are his highlights. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what's happening. Is people see these unbelievable throws because he does have nanner's arm talent.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't watch the whole game. You're watching red zone. Sit down and watch one whole game film of Caleb Williams and tell me you were impressed by more than 10% of it. Because I'll go ahead and tell you, I've done it. And I just don't get it.
You're going to need a whole lot more big plays out of Caleb Williams if you think that's going to happen.
Well, I mean, I guess do you think Jared Goff's an elite quarterback?
Do what?
Do you think Jared Goff's an elite quarterback?
No.
I don't either. His last year with Ben Johnson as his coordinator, I just said Caleb Williams did not break the 68% completion percentage threshold one time. Mm-hmm. Not one time. Do you know how many times Jared Goff failed to do it his last year with Ben Johnson?
Oh, let me guess. 4.
6 out of 18 games. And he was within 3%, no less than 4 times.
It's a lot easier to do that as well when you have a group of receivers that you can trust. I don't know at this point if Caleb Williams has one.
You don't know if he has one what?
Trustable wide receiver.
Oh, I trust Rome Odunze. I trust the 2 tight ends.
Okay.
I think the weapons are fine. That's not my problem. My problem is that they were fine last year.
Without DJ Moore, this unit took a big hit.
Well, DJ Moore was not great last year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that is a thing to know. Is that? But now then lies the question. Okay, why was he not great last year?
Mm-hmm.
If you look at DJ Moore year over year, last year was his worst year in the NFL.
Yep.
Does that not strike anybody as odd? His yards per catch went down. He had a touchdown stayed about the same, but he was just nowhere near as effective. Is that Ben Johnson? He just didn't fit the scheme. Or is it more what I think it is, which is he's not great. Caleb Williams is just not a great quarterback.
No. I would agree. We all know this is not going to happen, though, right? I mean, he's the Madden guy, so
he's going to be on the cover of Madden. Yeah, well, at least that's what it looks like. Anthony Manzano in our YouTube chat said, in Caleb's defense, I'd say the reason his completion percentage is so low is because he goes for the low percentage throws so many times that he ignores the high percentage stuff. And I'll be honest with you, watching his tape, I would say it's the exact opposite. Caleb Williams is so cautious the vast majority of the time. That's what scares me to death. It would be one thing if he was just a gunslinger. He's not. One of my biggest qualms with Caleb Williams was that he doesn't push the ball down the field all that often. And if you don't believe me, just do the math.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not trying to make this a mathematical formula, but let's be really honest about something. Caleb Williams didn't throw for 4,000 yards last year. He averaged 6.9 yards per attempt. Do you know that's a yard lower than any quarterback that did throw for 4,000 yards except one, and it was Dak Prescott, who threw more times than any quarterback in the NFL, not named Bo Nix?
Right.
That's bizarre. You don't ever see guys that have yards per attempt that low and a completion percentage this low.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at guys that are around him. So Bo Nix was 6.4. Caleb Williams was 6.9. Bo Nix was 5 percentage points higher. Baker Mayfield, 5 percentage points higher.
Mm-hmm.
I can do this with every single one of them. Jacoby Brissett was 7 points higher. Aaron Rodgers was 8 points higher. It just doesn't make any sense. And when I watch this kid, it's not replicable. Okay, he makes that one throw in every game where you go, my God, look at the arm talent. Why is he in that situation so often? I specifically remember a game with the Giants where I swear to God, I thought he had a bet against the Bears. And then he shows up in the fourth quarter. Why does it take 3 quarters for you to do that?
Mm-hmm.
I think Caleb Williams is the most overrated player I think I've ever seen. I've said it since he was in college. And every time I say this, nobody can point to the thing that he does that says I'm wrong.
I think Shedeur Sanders took that took that title, but
you have to be rated to be overrated. Shedeur Sanders was overrated to fans.
Oh, yeah.
Caleb Williams seems to be overrated to everybody, and nobody can point to me why. What is it that he's doing that makes, I mean, is it just that you only watch Red Zone? Because if that's the case, then why does it work with other people?
It's because the great plays are great, and you are hoping, you're projecting that that's going to grow. More time in the system, more time in the league. He'll get more comfortable doing the things that a quarterback's supposed to do, and you imagine growth. The problem is there's not really growth. It's just sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And I mean, because last year we had all of these projections for Caleb Williams that now that Ben's coming in, things are going to get better. Ben's going to be able to teach him more. Ben's going to make him more accurate with the system or whatever people lied to themselves about last year. And you could convince yourself that, oh, well, this is the year that the Bears are finally going to have a 4,000-plus yard passer. Didn't happen.
Nope.
Oh, well, Caleb's going to come in and he's got to be more efficient, right? He's got to complete a higher percentage of his passes because that's what quarterbacks do in the Ben Johnson system.
Nope,
well,
went down.
Exactly. People saw Caleb Williams at USC do incredible things, and they saw him be the number one pick in the draft and just automatically want to say, well, his game's going to translate to the NFL, and this kid's going to get better. Well, this year's year 3.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they're expecting the year 3 Josh Allen bump. I don't know. I don't know how you get there, considering that the weapons got worse.
Here, for me, Caleb Williams was number 1 pick in the draft 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
If you could have him or Drake May right now, which one do you take?
Drake May.
Didn't even think about it.
Nope.
Even coming off a hurt year, would you rather have him or Jaden Daniels?
Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels, didn't even think about it. Now I'm going to ask you the one that I think is going to break Tank's brain.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have him or Bo Nix? You see that? You see that pause you just took because you feel like it should be immediately Caleb Williams.
It's not.
But then you think about it and you go, because I did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're both. Caleb Williams was the 16th highest rated quarterback in the league last year. That's what he is. That's exactly what he is.
Mm-hmm.
He's not elite. He's not bad, but he's not elite. But you want to treat him like he's elite. Nobody treats Bo Nix like he's elite. I think some Bronco fans get a little kooky madookie on him sometimes, but nobody treats him the way they do Caleb Williams. They're largely the same guy.
Because the name's not as good. Right? Caleb Williams has been a bigger name for longer. And that's what tricks fans. Now, what tricks analysts, I have no idea.
You want me to tell you what I think it is? And I think it's why it's so easy for me to have this conversation.
Yeah.
They told you he was elite.
Sure.
They told you he was going to be the next big franchise quarterback. And he's not.
Mm-hmm.
You know why it's different for me? Because I told you he wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
I told you point blank, I would take Caleb and I would take Drake over him. And I wouldn't think about it. Mm-hmm. Oh, golly, Miss Molly, we have breaking news. We got to take a commercial break. This is the biggest story we have broken on this show in years.
Wow. We'll give it to you when we come back here on ESPN Asheville.
It happens.
Yeah, we're clear.
You're not going to believe
Our
this.
legendary iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is back. One stage, 2 nights.
Are you ready? Featuring the
You are not. Do not look at Twitter. Do not look at YouTube. I want your organic response to this.
Hear it live on iHeartRadio and streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
Okay.
Of our 2026 iHeartRadio
Oh
Music Festival.
boy.
It's the French Open, where every point is a battle on clay. I'd know. I competed there for decades. Join me, Renee Stubbs, on the Renee Stubbs Tennis Podcast for no-nonsense breakdowns of the biggest matches, the toughest players, and the moments that define Roland Garros.
Listen, Elena Rybakina is arguably the best player in the world right now, and I actually can win on any surface.
Search the Renee Stubbs Tennis Podcast on iHeartRadio, America's #1 podcast network, and the Webby Podcast Company of the Year.
Presented by Capital One, founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports.
When you're a grocery store, hunger has no place in your community. That's why at Ingles, we donate over 2 million pounds of food every year to those who need it. It's the right thing to do, and we know you do the same.
Good golly, Miss Molly, this is a big old big one.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow.
Did beautiful Bobby Eaton's grandson get involved in something?
No,
just the
this
top
is.
10%
Oh,
of
you're
all
going to
listings in
mock
our
this?
area. With
This
immersive
is the
media,
biggest
cutting-edge
news in
design,
the
and elevated
NFL
marketing,
this
showcase listings.
offseason.
They go pin.
What?
This is the
$9,000 more than
biggest
standard
news
listings.
in the
Ready to
NFL
stand
this
out in a
offseason.
crowded market? Give our team a call
I've been
today,
hearing it all day,
828-774-6343,
and I didn't give it time of
because
day.
Your home deserves the spotlight.
This is Jada.
Oh, did Myles Garrett get traded?
I didn't say anything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, wait till you find out where.
Customer and the community.
Oh, my.
Better. Be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise.
I saw that this morning, and I was like, really?
You know Appalachian
just
Motor
wait.
Coach is the official
Wait till
shuttle
you find out
sponsor of the
where.
Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions. Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we are Western North Carolina strong.
Woohoo! Who's gonna break the news? Who's gonna break the news? Who's gonna break the news? Who's gonna break the news?
Welcome back into the Sportsocracy. It's ESPN Asheville, and the biggest piece of breaking news of the offseason, Jeremy says. What happened?
Myles Garrett is being traded to the Los Angeles Rams.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
For what?
A package that includes Jared Verse, a 2027 first-round pick, and more.
And more. Okay.
I don't think you and I are going to agree on this.
So you say bad move.
I'm not going to say bad move because Myles Garrett is as good of a defensive player as we have in the league.
Yes.
I will also say this. Myles Garrett is 30 years old. He'll be 31 by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Los Angeles Rams lost this trade. I'll probably be the only one that says this. Jared Verse is 6 years younger.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he has an upside that is not as high as what Myles Garrett is right now, but you add that into a first-round pick, I think the Rams lost this trade.
I will disagree. I think it depends on what that first-round pick becomes. But
I don't care if it's a 32nd pick in the draft.
If Les Snead was just going to set it on fire again and take another quarterback, then might as well. I mean, he proved with the 13th overall pick this year.
He's not to be trusted with first-round
picks.
Yeah.
Right. So he just went, you know what? We're just going to give this away. I think this is a big time will tell. But this is a win-now move, clearly.
No doubt. Look, it's a great win-now move for the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Myles Garrett is as impactful as any defensive player I think that I've ever seen.
Yes.
The thing I don't understand is giving up Jared Verse. I don't get that. How many pass rushers in the NFL would you take over Jared Verse right now?
I don't know, maybe 4 or 5.
I would say he's a top 5 guy for me.
One of them would be Myles Garrett, though.
Agreed. For me, it would probably be Myles Garrett, Micah Parsons, Aiden Hutchinson, Will Anderson, and then I would say Jared Verse probably 5.
Okay.
Him and Danielle Hunter to me are real close. Max Crosby without injuries, he would be up there too.
Mm-hmm.
He's younger than every guy I just said, except Will Anderson Jr.
Yes.
I'm dumbfounded. I'm shocked.
I saw the rumor poking around social media this morning, and I thought, if LA was going to swing this deal, they would, at first I didn't know how it was going to happen. Now I understand that they were willing to come off of Jared Verse, because I was thinking, I don't know how many draft picks you'd have to give up.
A lot.
To get Myles Garrett. 4 or 5?
And there's more draft picks in this.
Mm-hmm.
There's more draft picks in this. The compensation is not done yet.
Mm-hmm. If you give up more first round picks, then that's going to be an issue.
You know what? This is the Los Angeles Rams saying we're in one last ride.
Yes.
And I will warn you, when this ends, so 1 year from now, this team is not. It's so weird to me when I see teams do this, that you take a quarterback in the first round. This is the heir apparent. So you use your draft capital to do something that doesn't help the team at all, and then you overpay to get a defensive piece. Because, I hate to tell you this is an overpay. It just is. You gave up an elite pass rusher to get an elite pass rusher. Now, you got an eliter pass rusher. You got the best pass rusher in the NFL. But how long is he going to be that?
Long enough for me to get another Super Bowl.
If you win a Super Bowl, you don't care.
Exactly. If you don't, then, of course, the future will look bleaker.
Then here's my question. Why did you take Ty Simpson at 13? These are the things that drive me bonkers. You're telling everybody.
My dad was a friend of his.
Don't care. Then that's dumb.
Of course it is.
It's single thing you have done is said we're lathering up for one last ride. You had the 13th pick in the draft, which was a gift from the Atlanta Falcons, and you took a guy that will not do anything for you for 2 years. At all. Are you all in right now, or are you not? Because that means you should have taken Mekhi Lemon at 13.
Yep.
Because you have those receivers with that defense, and you're looking at the rest of the league going, the only shot you have is that something happens to Matthew Stafford. Because if not, we're the best team in the league.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be honest with you, they're the best team in the league to me anyway. We did power rankings. They were my 1. Now they're more 1 than they were before.
Mm-hmm.
But your future just got bleaker.
Well, the future was going to be bleak anyway. Because nobody with any kind of sense thinks that Ty Simpson is even remotely close to going to be a competent replacement for Matthew Stafford. You can lie to yourself all you want to. You can lie to the public all you want to, Dan Orlovsky. But nobody believes you. No one. Alabama fans don't believe you.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure Ty Simpson's own dad doesn't believe it.
Nope, he's a coach. He knows ball.
Right. But it's all about this year and next year.
Sander Sports in the YouTube chat had a good point. Do you think this is the last ride for McVay, too?
It could.
Could you see them all go out? McVay rides out. Les Snead rides out. Stafford rides out. And then you're just left with. And again, what you said is this is now the prohibitive favorite to win the Super Bowl.
Yep. It almost feels like I have to twist and turn everything else to make it not so. Right, what about LA's secondary? Well, they fixed that this offseason.
The defense is evil.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now you add Myles Garrett to that defense, and that defense is evil.
Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe there's a hole on the offensive line. Maybe, you're not sold on Jordan Whittington as the 3 in the wide receiver core. Those are the only things you can really point to on the offensive side of the ball, in my opinion, that aren't going to work. Or
and then you
work.
just look at the defense and go, good luck.
Yeah, it's you have good to great at every position of the defense.
This team has the reigning Super Bowl MVP, or the reigning the NFL MVP, excuse me.
Yep.
2 of the 10 best receivers in the league. A plus offensive line, a plus running game, and I'll go out on a limb and say I think that's the best defense in the NFL now. I'd love to hear you tell me one
hard
better.
To argue. Yeah, it's hard to argue. I mean, Philadelphia, probably the only other one that comes close.
Philadelphia doesn't have a Myles Garrett. Philadelphia doesn't have Myles Garrett. They just don't.
Mm-hmm.
Byron Young, one of the most insanely underrated players in the league. It's the Los Angeles Rams just took all their chips and pushed them to the middle and said, you know what? Next year is next year's problem. 2027 is all we care about.
Well, I would say next year's in there as well, because Myles Garrett has he's got a few more years left on that deal. He just re-signed a deal, didn't he?
Oh, it's not the Myles Garrett side of this. It's you got to look at this team, how expensive they are. You just gave up one of the only assets that you have to add to this roster.
Mm-hmm.
This is a one-year move. They're here to win the 2027 Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
If we get a second year and McVay comes back and Les Snead comes back and Stafford comes back, then more power to us. This was done to put it to bed this year.
Yep.
And I'll be honest with you, I don't think in all my years covering the NFL, it has ever been this clear who the best team in the NFL was.
All right, you're in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville. The LA Rams making a blockbuster deal. Myles Garrett going from the Cleveland Browns to the Rams for Jared Verse, a first-round pick next year, and some.
Now we got to talk about the Cleveland Browns side of it now.
Mm-hmm. Of course, when we find out what the and some is, we'll let you know that as well. Stay tuned. Here on ESPN Asheville.
ESPN.
And we're clear.
All right, we'll come back, do weird, and then we'll do the Browns side of this.
Still on track for a cold front.
I mean, do we have to?
Absolutely.
Some isolated
I
showers,
think the Brown side of it's
road.
actually more intriguing.
Partial sunshine in between.
For the long haul.
Near 80 degrees. Now, tonight, with that front passing through,
okay,
showers should start tapering off, upper 50s. Tomorrow, there could be a leftover shower in the morning, then partial sun, 70. Wednesday, sunshine, gorgeous day, upper 70s. From the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by Summit Racing Equipment.
Rev up Father's Day gift giving at summitracing.com. You'll find unique gifts, parts, tools, accessories, and more. Or give the perfect card, a Summit Racing gift card. Shop summitracing.com, plus enroll in the rewards program to get more power in every purchase.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of urgency, timely, responsive, focused, prioritizing you as our customer and the community that we serve to do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
48 countries.
Only one winner.
Yes. iHeartRadio and Fox Sports are bringing you every match of FIFA World Cup 2026.
Live. Every unforgettable moment wherever you are. Lock in your preset now on the free iHeartRadio app.
The world will be listening.
92.9 on the FM dial is your new home for 570 WWNC.
Balanced budget, no deficit spending, not getting us involved in any wars, no sort of philanderings or anything like that.
Sounds like the most boring president ever.
It's the same station. It's the same news. It's the same people.
Wouldn't it be great?
It'd be wonderful.
Oh.
It just sounds better. Frequency modulation. News in stereo. Now on 92.9 FM.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have: Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
I'm David.
And I'm Christina.
And this is our Ingalls story.
Ginger's Revenge is a brewery located in Asheville, North Carolina that specializes in the production of hard ginger beer.
So we use all natural, whole ingredients, and I think that really sets us apart.
Ingalls is an amazing partner for us to work with. A lot of our fans know that they can go to Ingalls and find a lot of the flavors that we have available, and they just make it really easy for folks to purchase local products.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we're Western North Carolina strong.
Woohoo!
On the weird scale, there's Vegas, there's Florida, and there's Asheville. Let's get weird, Asheville.
We are in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville. This is one of the weirdest things that I think we do as a general public. Not everybody does this, but I do feel that so many people do it that it becomes comical. When times and the economy is like it is, and gas prices go absolutely insane, what do people often do to try to ease the pain at the pump? Do they stop driving more? Not necessarily. I mean, some of us do. But the majority of folks will drive longer distances to find cheaper gas. You know what the problem with that is? You're burning more gas. You burn more gas to go save 10 cents a gallon? Maybe. If you were to drive from Asheville 45 minutes south to the state of South Carolina to go get your gas, which is 20 cents cheaper, does anybody want to do the math on that? How big is your gas tank? If you're like Jeremy, it's 175 gallons. If you're like many of us, it's about 10 to 15 gallons. You ever sat back and done the math on that to see just how much you're saving?
Not that much.
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. All right, we're saving 10 to 20 cents a gallon. Okay, well, you know, your tank only holds 10 to 15 gallons, so that is $2. You drove 45 minutes out of your way to do that. Recent survey saying that about 20% of people do that. Will drive farther to get cheaper gas. I mean, I guess that does track, because if you asked me, you know, are 1 in 5 people complete idiots, I would probably say yes. I would probably say more than that, actually.
Social media makes me think it's closer to about 70.
It's just one of those things that never made that much sense to me. Now, look, if there's a station across the street, right, that's worth it. But I'm not extending my day or extending my trip by 30 miles so I can go find cheaper gas. It doesn't make any sense. Bless their hearts. That's all I have to say.
My story is about chomps. Do you know what chomps are, Tank?
Chomps? Like what? Like the gator chomp?
No, like the meat stick. It's a company that sells jerky-like items.
No, I haven't heard of chomp.
Richmond Weaver eats these things all the time. That's actually why I knew what it was.
Okay.
They have come up with a new idea, and it is a summer fashion idea that some could probably get behind. They're calling it Le Chicken.
Mm-hmm.
It is a rotisserie chicken purse. It's a red leather thing that goes around a rotisserie chicken.
Mm-hmm.
So you can carry it like a purse.
And it'll never get cold?
No,
is that the idea?
it'll probably get
Like
it'll probably get cold because it's exposed to the elements pretty good.
okay.
Who wants this? Like, who is going, yes, give me a Chomp's rotisserie chicken purse?
Mm-hmm.
This is what happens when the marketing people get real wooski. Stubby Nubby asked, does it match your clap cleats, though? That one I don't know. I would wager they probably do have a red cleat, as it were.
Mm-hmm. Probably so. This sounds like a dumb idea.
Oh, it's a terrible idea.
I mean,
it's
maybe
one of the dumbest
it's like
ideas
one
I've
of
ever
those insulated bags or something for, like they carry pizza in. That keeps it like piping hot.
See, that's a purse. Then right
maybe,
there is a purse.
then maybe this would be worth it for, like, I don't know, DoorDash drivers or something. I don't know. You crazy people on social media that I see the clips of taking a rotisserie chicken into the movie theater. Maybe that's who this is for.
Those people are lunatics. Although if you
Insane.
are going to get a rotisserie chicken, only one place to get it. Your local Ingalls supermarkets. Low prices. Love the savings.
Bingo. Good for you.
I got one from there the other day. Made buffalo chicken dip out of it. It was delicious.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
By the way.
What flavor was it? Or was it just regular?
It was the original.
Oh, okay. All right. I like the bourbon one. The southern bourbon rotisserie chicken that they have is pretty good.
By the way, broke 285 pounds today. Let's go.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Good for you.
318 the last day of the draft, 285 1 month later. Let's go.
Good job.
Now we're into the intermittent fasting part of this, which is, that's new. I've never done that before.
Okay, so the chicken purse may help you lose even more weight.
You never know.
Yeah. This way you can have piping hot chicken wherever you go.
The chicken purse, oddly enough, also Tank Spencer's nickname in college. Myles Garrett traded to the traded from the Cleveland Browns to the Los Angeles Rams.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about the Rams side of this.
Yes.
I'm really locked into the Brown side of it.
But why?
Because there's no downside. You kept an elite pass rusher.
Mm-hmm.
Is he Myles Garrett? No. Could he be? Possibly.
Okay.
And you got 6 years younger.
Mm-hmm.
You also get a 2027 first-round pick, and I've seen all these people saying, well, it's going to be 32. 32 in this draft class is 10 in last year's. For a team that doesn't have a lot to hang their hat on, the Cleveland Browns just absolutely nailed this. And that's without me knowing even what the rest of the compensation is.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You did get younger.
No doubt. And I don't think you got that much worse.
Well, not that much worse. But he did get worse.
You still have a top 10 pass rusher in this league, and he's one of the best young ones out there.
Sure. Now, will it matter? Because having Myles Garrett didn't really matter all that much.
For 1 year, no. I mean, look, this Browns team is still not going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
So now, and this is the part that this was the first thing I thought about. They're looking around. They see the Dolphins. They see the Cardinals. They see the Jets. I don't think they were worse than them. It's fractional because the bottom part of this league is absolute dog water.
Yeah.
Now, Cleveland might be the worst team in the NFL. With no Myles Garrett, I mean, and even as much as I like Jared Verse, that defense just got worse, undeniably.
Mm-hmm.
I never really bought into the offense. And so now, I'm not going to say accidentally because you did do it on purpose, but you have now just bought yourself a reason to be the worst team in the NFL. You get that quarterback next year. You have another pick to give him a weapon. I love this for the Cleveland Browns. You were not winning squat with Myles Garrett. You just weren't going to.
Correct.
Because this roster is too far away. Now, what you do with those picks is really important. Because you just traded away one of the 5 best players in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
But you got a lot back.
They did. They did. You got more bullets in the gun, so to speak. The problem is you're the Cleveland Browns, and I have no thoughts that you're not going to unload that clip into your own foot. Okay, I got 2 draft picks next year. Well, one of them we know is going to be a quarterback.
Andrew Berry he just pulled a Darren Muji. I'll give you magic beans. You want to know how I saved my job? Magic beans.
Magic beans.
Magic legs.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what it is. Do you feel better or worse about the Cleveland Browns over the next 5 years today than you did yesterday?
I mean,
you have to feel better. There's no way you don't, because Myles Garrett would be 36 years old by the time this time frame was up.
Yeah, sure. So 4 years from now, maybe I'll feel better about you than I would have if Myles Garrett was 36 years old.
I don't know. I think you're undervaluing this draft class. I've thought it the whole time. I really think it here. I think you're undervaluing how good this class is.
Sure.
Adding that first-round pick is, I'm dumbfounded they were able to get both. Even for Myles Garrett. I can tell you right now, and this trade probably gets done before, I don't know if it's before the day is over, but before the week is up. The New England Patriots have resisted giving up a first-round pick for A.J. Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Which could be the piece that takes them back to a second consecutive Super Bowl, and they don't want to give up a first-round pick in this class.
Mm-hmm.
That's how good it is.
Is there a name that you could give me that's going to be at the bottom of next draft class that could explain this to me?
I can. Give me a position. Give me a position you think the Cleveland Browns need.
Oh, let's see.
That's wide open spaces. I gave you a lot of opportunity there.
Sure. Give me I don't know. Is there a fortune-changing tackle that's at the bottom of the draft?
Caden Greene. Corner. I don't think Ellis Robinson will last that long.
Nope.
He might.
He'll have to have a really bad year, I think.
I'm trying to think of a name that you're going to be able. I'm looking almost exclusively at SEC because I'm trying to think of one that it's going to ring your bell of just how good this could be.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Matthews from Tennessee, the wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
I'll guarantee you he's there. Guarantee you he's there.
Is he any good?
He's quite good.
Okay.
Ryan Williams, Charlie Betcher. There are a lot. I mean, those are guys that are going to be fighting to stay in round one.
Mm-hmm.
This is a big move for Cleveland, and I like it a lot. Chris Peel. I almost said that name, but I didn't know if Tank would know who that was. He's a cornerback out of Syracuse. He's good.
Hopefully they can make the most of it. Yes, you got younger, but I didn't think you were worth a damn to begin with. So,
well, and I guess that's the point, is that you were going. I mean, we've talked for 2 years how they're going to waste the peak of Myles Garrett.
Right. I could not be happier for Myles Garrett right now.
You think Jared Verse woke up this morning and went, I don't love that. He is from Ohio, for what it's worth. He's from Dayton.
Well, I guess he'll be happy to go back home. Maybe. But that would be the biggest damn it moment of my NFL career. Wait a minute. I just got traded where?
I would. This is one of those times I hope they do an on the clock, like they had somebody with Jared Verse. Jared, could we talk for just a minute? We have just traded for Myles Garrett, and he goes, "Yeah, me and Myles Garrett together, let's go." How about that? You are also in the deal. Why did you not say that at first? I hate everything. I'm gonna burn the building down. I don't like any of this.
Precisely. You're very intrigued by the Cleveland Browns and the ability that they get now to do something in the draft next year. I cannot fathom how this makes that more interesting. Because they're not good. And you're not a good organization. And I don't feel like you're going to do anything with that pick that's going to make me happy.
I don't know. The last two drafts have been competent. I mean, look, with how bad some of the teams in the NFL have been, I just saw Alex in the YouTube chat say something about John Lynch. This is still a league where John Lynch is a GM of a team. Mm-hmm. So you're telling me there's a chance.
I guess there's always a chance. But I'd be cussing hard right now if I was Jared Verse.
What a day.
You are in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville. We'll continue to try to talk ourselves into it. Some of the dumbest takes, quote-unquote dumbest takes, we've seen on the internet about the upcoming 2026 season. We'll continue after this.
ESPN Asheville.
There we go.
Your mountain weather forecast.
Still on track for a cold front to push on through this afternoon and this evening. Could bring some isolated showers and thunder showers around. Partial sunshine in between. Near 80 degrees. Now tonight with that front passing through, any showers, thunder showers should start tapering off. Upper 50s. Tomorrow there could be a leftover shower in the morning, then partial sun, 70. Wednesday sunshine, gorgeous day. Upper 70s. From the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by Discover. When you hear a good deal, it's natural to do a double take. That's what you might do when you hear Discover will automatically double all the cash back you've earned on your credit card at the end of your first year with Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
America is turning 250, and iHeartRadio is celebrating with $250,000 in cash. Weekdays through July 4th. Listen for your chance to win $2,500 so you can take the ultimate American getaway.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Incredible service, honest communication, trusted accountability. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-IHEART.
Some kids never smile. They're embarrassed by their crooked teeth. They want braces like the other kids, but their families can't afford them. Some may even try to straighten their teeth themselves. That can make everything worse. Luckily, there's Donated Orthodontic Services, a program from the American Association of Orthodontists. It helps provide orthodontic treatment to kids and teens whose families can't afford it. For kids who apply, are approved, and are matched with a volunteer orthodontist, it can be life-changing. Their treatment is in the hands of an expert, a licensed local orthodontic specialist who improves their smiles by correctly aligning teeth and jaws. Some kids think they'll never smile again, but Donated Orthodontic Services may help them smile with confidence. To link to the application and eligibility requirements, visit aaoinfo.org.
Clarissa Sells WNC is the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have: Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
The Ingalls Advantage isn't just about savings or the best quality food for your family. It's more than that. It's the advantage of being a part of a community. That's why we provide over 2 million pounds of food every year through regular donations and programs like the Ingalls Giving Tree, Food for Thought, and the Ingalls Fill a Backpack program. It's the right thing to do, and we know that you would do the same. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
The Atlanta Braves are rocking into the 2026 season. When lights are on, the Braves are on. Asheville's Real Rock. Rock 105.1. Brought to you by Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise at ParksFordHendersonville.com.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at ParksFordHendersonville.com. That's ParksFordHendersonville.com.
I'm Scarlett Johansson. My family relied on public assistance to help provide meals for us. These meals fueled my involvement in theater and the arts as a child, which fostered my love for acting. The Feeding America network of food banks helps millions of people put food on the table. You can join the movement to end hunger by donating, volunteering, and advocating. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
As veterans, we're no strangers to helping others.
That's what we were taught, service before self.
But we do have one question for the veterans listening.
When was the last time you reached out for help?
If you or someone you know needs resources, whether it's for stress, finances, employment, or mental health, don't wait. Reach out.
Find more information at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
ESPN Asheville. Yeah. WPEK Fairview. WMXF Waynesville. An iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human. Live from the Ingalls studio.
I can't wait to play with myself every day.
The Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the big dog see! Let him on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh my God. The Jets killed him.
It is ESPN Asheville. This is the Sportsocracy, and welcome back into the program on this June 1st. Today's the day where moves are being made.
It's Myles Garrett Day.
Yep. The NFL trade market gives us the breaking news of the day, which is Myles Garrett being traded to the Los Angeles Rams from the Cleveland Browns.
We have a mess of super chats to catch up on because Myles Garrett hijacked the show.
All right. So let's get right back into it here in the Sportsocracy.
The first one is from EC Giants fan. This is back when we were talking about the Giants because it got a little sideways very quickly after this. Can we get to the next team that's not the Giants, please?
Is that because your team's not good and you know it, or is that because you're tired of us talking bad about it?
No doubt. It was probably a little mixture of both. EC is a very rational fan. We appreciate him a great deal.
All right, another one.
Show me the money, money. Show me the money.
This one's from Red Sea talking about the Myles Garrett trade. Why does my team have to be in this division? I would be asking that a lot if I was a Cardinals fan right now, because that's a lot.
Mm-hmm. The NFC West churns out, championship contenders. All right, LA's won a Super Bowl recently. The Seattle Seahawks just won it last year. What was it, 2 years out of the last 5 or 6? San Francisco has been vying for a Super Bowl. It's not good. It's not a good place to be. You're the Arizona Cardinals.
It's definitely a tough spot, but if you're a Cardinal fan, you should at least take solace in, well, this makes the future bleaker for the Rams.
But will it matter is the question.
That part I don't know, but I can tell you this much. It didn't matter either way for this year.
Sure, the future becomes bleaker, but we weren't winning anything anyway.
And then we have 2 more.
All right.
Cause it's all about the money. All about the money.
This is a really smart question from Justin Parton. Does the Myles Garrett trade help or hurt the Eagles' chances of getting a first-round pick for A.J. Brown? I want you to answer that first, just because I'm curious where your brain's at on it.
I would say it probably helps them.
Why?
So you're not the only one now, right? All we've been talking about in getting this trade done is, well, you don't want to give up a 2027 first-round pick. Yeah, but if somebody's already done it, right, if we're on that path, it makes it much easier for me to do it if you're doing it. I think it makes it a lot easier for the New England Patriots to go, yeah, we'll give up a first-round pick for a chance to win a Super Bowl. I mean, look, the Rams just did it, and our pick will be on par with theirs. At least that's the way you would be thinking.
All right, I'm gonna think this out from the New England side. If you are New England, how many teams do you think are between you and a Super Bowl?
A handful.
6?
5 teams, maybe. 6. Okay.
Are the Rams one of them?
Yeah.
They just got significantly better, right?
Mm-hmm.
I better have somebody that can threaten them over the top.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have the most evil pass rusher in the NFL. I would say it. I'll be honest with you. I would say as soon as this trade came down, I'll bet you the people in the front office of the New England Patriots today looked around and said bad words. Like, we ain't getting out of this A.J. Brown thing without a first-round pick now.
You're right.
The Rams just gave up a 1 and one of the best young pass rushers in the league. We ain't getting out of this without a 1. At the very least, a conditional one.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it greatly increases the chances of Philadelphia getting a 1. Then again, I always thought that was what it was going to be anyway.
And I think we got another one from Red Sea.
We do.
Money, plenty of money. Give me loads of money, a lot of dough.
Red Red Seat, rumors are that Green Bay is now working on a Josh Sweat trade because falafel us, apparently. That doesn't surprise me in the least. Because Gannon's the DC now in Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's be honest. Does Josh Sweat make a ton of sense on that roster right now? I don't know what you're going to get for him. That part's above my pay grade. I'm not. But I mean, as you look around, do you go, hey, yeah, Josh Sweat's making that defense formidable? Or are you trying to get young guys snaps?
Well, I always felt like Josh Sweat was more of a win now player.
Yeah, I mean, he's 29 years old.
He should be an addition that a team that's ready to win now should be making.
Sure.
A team like Arizona has no reason to bring in a guy like that.
Well, I mean, he's already there, so you're trying to get the capital for him.
But I'm saying even what, it was last year that they traded for him, or 2 years ago?
They signed him. He's a free agent.
There you go. Whatever. Even at that point.
Yeah, but we thought the Cardinals were going to be better a year ago than they were. Then it crashed out, and now you're looking at him going, "Oh, that was a different timeline."
I mean, what does Green Bay give up to get him? A 3?
That's
4?
The number in my mind was a 3. I mean, you got to understand the kid had 12 sacks
and if
last
I'm
year.
Arizona, take it.
I mean, he had 12 sacks last year, but he's 29 years old. I don't think he makes your defense. I mean, I don't think losing him is going to kill you. Mainly because I didn't have a ton of belief in you in the first place.
There you go. It's the same thing with Myles Garrett in Cleveland. Oh, it's great. You can have a 12-sack defensive end. Awesome. Guess how many games that's going to mean that you win more than you would have? 0.
Tommy, HTTC, said, would Aaron Donald come back for a year now? If he was ever going to do it, now would be the time. You have him, and Myles Garrett.
Evil.
You think he's called Les Snead? Like, look, I can't play 55 snaps a game, but I can play 25.
I'm going to say I doubt it, but
I don't know.
Has that rumor still been out there that he wants to play still?
Oh, it anytime a guy retires like that, it doesn't go away until they hit 40. Until he crosses the threshold of 40 years old, you're going to hear that anytime they do anything.
I don't know that he even wants to play football. That's the
thing
with Aaron.
He was pretty checked out.
He left and gave it up and was just like, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. Kevin, the PRF in our YouTube chat, is the biggest loser Ty Simpson. Sure, he gets to sit around and get a ring, but in the aftermath, the Rams will have like 3 7th-rounders to build around him the next 3 years. I mean, I don't think Ty Simpson loves this. Because he's got to be looking around going, oh.
I don't think Ty Simpson matters.
He has to because you took him 13th.
Okay. Did Jordan Love matter for 2 years when Aaron Rodgers was still leading the Green Bay Packers?
No, but that's short-sighted. Really. I mean, he does matter to the franchise. He's the next quarterback of this team. He is, to me, he is no doubt the biggest loser of this trade because you got to be looking around going, oh, don't know how long Devontae's going to play. I've got Puka. It's Puka and not much else.
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty much what you were going to be left with anyway.
It is.
After they signed Matthew Stafford for another year, he's now sewed up through next year. So we know that he's got this year and next year. You were 3 years away from starting anyway. Which meant you probably weren't going to play with Devontae anyway. Because I don't think Devontae's on that on a deal that's any longer than that.
This is just such a wild day. I had seen these rumors, and I gave it absolutely no credence whatsoever.
Zero cred. I didn't think it was going to happen.
I didn't think it could happen.
Why didn't you think it could happen?
Oh, the contract. I mean, Myles Garrett just signed this deal. That's a part of this we have not talked about yet. Do you realize how much money the Browns are eating in this thing?
As a post-June 1 move, how much did that matter?
Well, I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb and say $113 million in dead cap. That matters forever and for always. And yes, I get
is that what the number is? I don't know.
It's 113.4, and you get to spread that across 2 years, but that's still an insane amount.
Mm-hmm. So how does that affect your take on the deal?
It brings it closer. So post June 1 trade, I had to dig here. It'll cost the Browns $44.5 million dead cap this year, $24.9 next year. The rest of the deal goes with Garrett. They lose $21 million in cap space.
That's not as bad as you made it sound at first. So,
well, that's because that was what I was reading was post June 1 designation. So that's as high as it would ever be.
Right.
The trade is it's still not pretty though. I mean, that's what, $70 million? A little under $70 million in dead cap. That's a lot. But you got a lot. So.
But as opposed to continuing to pay him $30 million a year for the next 5 years, 4 years, whatever it was. I guess it makes sense. What were you going to do? Were you going to let him go for nothing? No. You were in a position last year where you had to re-sign him. And now you get a first-round pick in the best draft in years next year. Plus, you're getting more. Because we still don't know what else is coming with this.
There are rumors flirting around that it's a 2 and a 3.
Next year or spread out?
Spread out. I have not confirmed that
like
from
a
anywhere.
28-2.
Mm-hmm. Soaring Eagle put that in the YouTube chat. I've seen that on Twitter a couple times, but I haven't seen it confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it's that much, that's a lot.
I was just reading somebody posted up on the old the old Twitter sphere here. There are layers and levels to the NFL. One team in the NFC West is trading for Myles Garrett. Another is having a public contract dispute with Jacoby Brissett.
Oh.
Sorry.
Why'd you have to go there?
Sorry.
Why'd you have to go there?
That's what made me laugh. I'm sorry. I didn't go there. Johnny Venerable went there. Whoever that is.
We have another super chat.
I find it quite funny.
It's from Colin, who said, I just feel bad for Verse going to a team that is bad. The Browns won this trade by miles, and now they have a chance to change this team for good. I think the trade's fair. I do like the Cleveland side of it, but I like the LA side of it too. I mean, now that I've seen the money that's staying with Cleveland, you're getting a pretty decent value on Myles Garrett in terms of contract. And, yeah, you gave up a lot of picks, but, I mean, I thought you were screwed with Ty Simpson anyway. So let the good times roll. Let's go win it. Let's go win a ring, baby.
Yep. Yes, sir. You have to feel bad for Jared Verse. You have to feel great for Myles Garrett. He won't waste his entire career with a franchise that has no chance of winning anything.
You feel like Myles Garrett
gets a shot at a ring.
You feel like Myles Garrett and Jared Verse see each other at the airport. Verse is just sitting there with tears in his eyes. Myles Garrett walks by him and goes, "First time? You get used to it." They gave me $160 million to be okay with it. Just you take my contract and you take it to them and say that's what you need.
Look, go run and get your money, right? That's what you say to him. You go run and get your money because you will be the best player that they have, bar none.
Oh, he's the best player on that roster.
They will have to pay you a bajillion dollars by the end of it.
He's the best player on that roster.
Have had enough. Yes. And it's not a question. There's not a single other player on the Cleveland Browns that I would even consider in like a fantasy draft, right, taken ahead of Jared Verse. Not one. So he can go and be Myles Garrett for the next 10 years, have his double-digit sack seasons, and I mean, I don't know that he'll ever get close to a record number of sacks like Myles Garrett did, but I can go be the best player on a crappy team and make a boatload of money. I could very well see Jared Verse in the next couple of years having the largest contract of any edge rusher in the NFL. Congratulations. I just hope you had your fill of competing for anything.
It's shocking how one deal can just change so much. Man, I love football. Let's go.
You are in the Sportsocracy. It's ESPN Asheville. You got some more scenarios that we need to talk ourselves into?
I do. We may have turned this into a 2-day show. Thanks, Les Snead.
We'll hit one of them after the break.
It happens only once.
And you're clear.
Vegas.
Thank you.
Our legendary iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is back.
Put your hands in the air.
One stage, 2 nights.
Are you ready?
featuring the biggest names in music. Live, loud, and always full of surprises.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Hear it live on iHeartRadio and streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
Listen for the reveal of our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tomorrow morning at 8.
Yacht Rock Radio on iHeartRadio drops anchor and goes commercial-free every weekend. Weekends were made for smooth sailing. Yacht Rock Radio's got the soundtrack. Just sit back, put your feet up, and enjoy. The smoothest soft rock from the 70s and 80s. Open the free iHeart app, search Yacht Rock, and set sail.
iHeartRadio.
Now's your chance to win $2,500. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, Liberty. That's Liberty. Enter it now.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I'm an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
I'm David.
And I'm Christina.
And this is our Ingalls story.
Ginger's Revenge is a brewery located in Asheville, North Carolina that specializes in the production of hard ginger beer.
So we use all natural, whole ingredients, and I think that really sets us apart.
Ingalls is an amazing partner for us to work with. A lot of our fans know that they can go to Ingalls and find a lot of the flavors that we have available. and they just make it really easy for folks to purchase local products.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
All right, we have the full compensation.
Sure.
We'll talk about that coming
Appalachian
back.
Motor Coach is the official of the Living the Dream tailgate.
We'll talk about that coming
But
back.
You know that they can get you anywhere in style. Weddings, bachelorette parties.
We'll turn
corporate
talk
family
me into
reunions.
it into a
Appalachian Motor
2-day.
Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Climate control and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
The Sportsocracy.
Let's open up the whole can and kick ass and kill them all. Let the paramedics sort them out.
Welcome back into the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville. Follow us on all the socials at the Sportsocracy. And you can hear us everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app. We have the official details, the compensation for the big trade today. Myles Garrett goes to the LA Rams. The LA Rams give up Jared Verse, a first-round pick in 2027, and then
a second-round pick in 2028, a third-round pick in 2029.
Awesome. That's a good deal.
That is
good deal for the Rams.
It's a good deal for both. I mean, very rarely do you walk away from a trade and go, I think both of these teams won.
Mm-hmm.
The Cleveland Browns get 3 picks to build a roster that just flat out's not very good.
Mm-hmm.
The Los Angeles Rams get an absolute game changer in Myles Garrett. And look, I get Browns fans that I've gotten a bunch of text messages from Browns fans that, yeah, I mean, they're sad to see Myles Garrett go. But, I mean, you have to be honest about where this sits. You know, now you add without a doubt, your best young piece. If you hit on Fano, you hit on a couple of these pass catchers, you're going to have 3 picks that are in the top 40 next year.
Yep.
I don't know what all they moved around the board in the past draft. So they'll have their 2 ones.
Mm-hmm.
They've got 4 extra picks. They lost their 6, so they got 3 extra picks. They'll have 3 4th-rounders next year, 2 5th-rounders. And then you've got extra day 2 picks for the next 2 years. That's a lot. That is a lot.
Yeah, it is.
And now the countdown to the 2027 NFL Draft has added another team. We already had the Dolphins, the Jets, the Cardinals. We have added the Cleveland Browns. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know that we're done.
What do you mean? Know that we're done? Well, I mean, we know the A.J. Brown deal's coming.
We believe so, yes. But that's not a team that's looking to the draft next year. I'm talking about I won't be shocked if another team throws their hat in this ring. I just don't know who it'll be. If I can get a first-round pick next year, I'm willing to talk about anybody.
Okay.
I mean, just me personally, I'm looking at the Jets and the Browns as that's 2 teams that have a chance to change their franchise in 2027. Now, you got to get the picks right.
Certainly help.
Well, you got to get the picks right. But every time I do this, I look at the big board for next year and just go, my God, there's so many players.
Well, you have to get the quarterback right. You're going nowhere if you don't get that right. So is there a quarterback that they could get next year in the top 5 that is the quintessential Cleveland Browns screwed this up pick?
Not everybody likes saying as much as I do. I think they helmet scout him. I have reservations. I mean, look, there's a reason that we're doing what we're doing in the fall to disseminate which quarterback you want. I don't care who your evaluator is. Whether it's me, Mel Kiper, Todd McShay, Trevor Sikkema, I don't care. All of us universally have at least 12 quarterbacks in the top 100. Now, are they all going to come out? Probably not. Mm-hmm. But, man, this is going to be the most fun year ever. Because even the teams that are just absolute excrement, you've got something to cling on to. You're looking at next year as your magic beans. Oh, yeah, we've been bad for the Jets. They've been in the playoffs for 15 years. The Browns have been bad for 5 solid years since they were even relevant. But now you're looking to the future going, it could be us. It could be us. And you look at the high side of teams that could have a fall off in the next 2 years. I mean, the Rams just put a shelf life on themselves. Unequivocally. I thought the Buffalo Bills have a shelf life. There is a lot of room at the top of the NFL for the next 5 years. And all of these teams that are playing the quarterback depot, they are present and accounted for. Mm-hmm. I know there's somebody listening to that going, we say this about the draft every year. No, we don't. Not like this, we don't. Not like this, we don't.
Well, you don't have, you don't have years like this ever that have this many teams able to get the quarterback of the future.
It is the first hard reset I've ever seen. You will very quickly in the fall see the teams that know what they are. And you are going to see some bad NFL football. I can make the argument the bottom 5 teams in the NFL will be as bad as you have ever seen. Miami, Arizona, the Jets, Cleveland, Vegas. Those 5, if they win a cumulative 16 games, I'll be shocked.
Agreed. I'll be supremely shocked. Borderline willing to bet my house that it ain't happening.
And then we'll go 4 quarterbacks in the top 4.
Absolutely. I mean that's a foregone conclusion anyway.
I
unless
believe it is.
Unless Las Vegas ends up with one of the top 4.
And then Vegas will probably trade out. That or they just take Jeremiah Smith and go, hey, we got a toy for our guy.
Right. Well, I mean, maybe, they end up with the 2nd pick and then they can convince, Carolina to come up there, or Atlanta to come up there.
I just thought of something. You asked me a minute ago what would be the most Cleveland Brown thing that they could do.
Mm-hmm.
It's draft Brendan Sorsby in the supplemental. Somebody's going to do that. I've long thought it was the Jets. I have long thought it was the Jets. But I could be wrong. They seem really happy with Cade Klubnik. And so now I think adding Cleveland into this with the extra draft picks, that makes them insanely interesting for Sorsby.
So that next year they take themselves out of the quarterback class?
Well, I mean, just look. But so everybody's locked in on everybody's locked in on the quarterbacks. It's not just quarterbacks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've got, and this is just me I'm being real liberal with where these guys go. Jeremiah Smith, Cam Coleman, Ryan Coleman Williams, Charlie Betcher, Nick Marsh. That's 5 first-round receivers right there. Jamari Johnson from Oregon, Trades Greene from LSU. That's 2 first-round tight ends. Offensive tackle, you go Jordan Seaton, Trevor Gooseby, Caden Green, Carter Smith. That's 4 first-round tackles. And I haven't even got to the defensive side yet.
Right.
David Stone and Amari Washington, no doubt top 15 defensive tackles. Edge rusher, you got 2 dogs in Colin Simmons and Dylan Stewart. Corner, you got at least 2, maybe 3. Leonard Moore and Ellis Robinson are both top 10 picks. So if you want to take yourself out of the quarterback derby, you're really into Sorsby. You're not worried about the gambling and things like that. There's anybody that says there's nothing to talk about with the NFL in June, they have never lived through a day like today, because my head is literally spinning. I want to do 3 more hours of radio. Good. Hey, wait, I get to do that later tonight.
There you go. 7 to 9 tonight on Fox Sports Upstate. Don't miss it. You can hear it on the iHeartRadio app. We'll take a break. Come back right after this on a Talk Me Into It Monday.
ESPN Ash.
Clear.
Although we didn't talk you into much. Les Snead did talk me into. Let's trade it all for a badass.
Thunder showers around, partial sunshine in between, near 80 degrees.
You didn't have to talk long to talk me into that.
No,
showers, thunder showers.
I had to talk it out, but I got there.
Upper 50s. Tomorrow there could be a leftover shower in the morning, then partial sun. 70. Wednesday sunshine, gorgeous day. Upper 70s. From the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Station.
This report is sponsored by Think It Up. Think It Up is an initiative to activate student-powered, teacher-led learning projects.
Do you have a crime story?
Students and teachers, how can you spark great learning experiences in your classrooms today? Join at thinkitup.org.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can choose the best coverage option for you.
Sure.
You know you.
All right, mine's about Taco Bell.
You know that hiking isn't for you. Sure, it sounds nice to be in nature while exercising, but that's what a gym and houseplants are for. I mean, you don't even like walking upstairs. So why would you walk up a hill for miles? To what? End up high in the air? Come on, you know you're scared of heights. Only you know you. So get coverage options within your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Pricing coverage match limited by state law.
48 countries.
Only one winner.
Yes. iHeartRadio and Fox Sports are bringing you every match of FIFA World Cup 2026.
Live. Every unforgettable moment wherever you are. Lock in your preset now on the free iHeartRadio app.
The world will be listening.
Clarissa Sells WNC is the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have: Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we are Western North Carolina strong.
Woohoo!
When you're a grocery store, hunger has no place in your community. That's why at Ingalls, we donate over 2 million pounds of food every year to those who need it. It's the right thing to do, and we know you'd do the same. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
The Atlanta Braves are on a mission, and night after night they are making their case as one of the best teams in baseball.
3-2 to Drake. And he swings and hits a missile to deep right field to the chop house and out of here.
Chopping toward another playoff run.
Olsen hits it well. Deep center field to the wall and gone!
The Mountains' home for Braves baseball is ESPN Asheville. Proudly brought to you by Parks Ford of Hendersonville.
We're back at the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville. It's time for the most important message of the day, Jeremy.
Don't do crimes.
Don't do crimes. Hey, so that whole ride-along thing with the APD.
Oh, did you get to see crimes?
The weekend? I did not get to see crimes. I did not.
Oh.
I didn't get to help bust crimes either, because it helps to check the date on the invitation. I showed up at the little office there in West Asheville a week early. It's actually not until this Saturday.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah. So I like ding dong and ditched the the satellite office of the Asheville Police Department on Saturday.
When did you discover it was a week from now?
After I had rang the doorbell. I was standing outside the office there at the Tanger Outlets, rang the doorbell. I was just slipping through my email, and ran across the actual email and went, huh, that says June 6th.
I am a moron.
Exactly. So I just turned around and walked away. Just never spoke to anybody, just
nope.
Out.
Nope. Not talking to a soul.
My car and skedaddled off. But, hey, now I know where to go for next week or for this weekend. So there is that. I mean, I was really looking forward to, taking down the guy in the white Subaru that apparently is driving around town naked.
Oh.
Yep.
Why are our stories so oddly similar?
We got one of those. There was a woman, not this past weekend, but last weekend, that was really, really upset because she was walking up Cox Avenue of all places, and happened to pass by a white Subaru driven by a man in his mid to late 50s. She said, who was completely naked. And how do I know that he was naked and not just naked? We all know the Louis Grizzard definition, right? If you're naked, that means you just ain't got no clothes on. If you're naked, that means you ain't got no clothes on and you're up to something. So apparently the man stopped at a red light, got out, and did things in public.
Don't. That's not right. Putting your best foot forward, sir.
Nope, not at all. I mean, and even if it was his best foot, keep it put up, for real. So, I don't know about you, but we gotta put this kind of nonsense to rest. We gotta stop this.
Since it was on Haywood Road, I'm gonna go ahead and say, not a foot. No matter what he tells, no matter what he tells people in chat rooms. My story is about Taco Bell. One 28-year-old Brandon Arizari, 28 years old. He was arrested this past Thursday outside of Taco Bell. Today I'm going to tell you the details of this story, and I'll go ahead and tell you they get weirder and weirder and weirder.
All right.
The Flagler County Sheriff's Office described Mr. Arizari as having his chimichanga out as he was knocking on the door of a Taco Bell at 1 a.m. Mm-hmm. He was wearing 2 pairs of pants, which were around his ankles, and he was just knocking on the door. Like, just, hey, I need some Diablo sauce and maybe some nachos Bel Grande.
So he was wearing 2 pairs of pants, and neither of them were doing what they were supposed to do.
Correct.
Okay.
He also had something very strange in his backpack. I'm going to give you 2 guesses. What is the weirdest thing I could say here?
Let's see. One would be a child's speak and spell.
That's a great guess, but it's not right. The cow says moo.
Moo. Let's see.
That's a
Something
great
weird
guess.
that could be in his backpack. I'm going to go with a jar of pickles.
Did you just go in living color on me just now? Is that what you just did?
Maybe.
That also is incorrect, although we did have a jar.
Okay.
It had a goldfish in it. He had his pet goldfish in a jar.
Okay. That's
Sheriff's office says that the goldfish was a beta fish who they named. By the way, what do you name the fish that's on the person that gets busted at Taco Bell?
Steven.
Baja Blast. That's the beta fish's name.
That was the name of the fish?
No, that's what the deputies called it because he didn't know it. He had not named it. It was just his little friend.
Okay.
So they called it Baja Blast.
Interesting.
Mr. Arizari was arrested and charged with unlawful exposure of sexual organs.
Interesting. Just since you mentioned people having weird pets in their backpacks, Andy and I went to Sam's yesterday. Pick up some stuff for the house, and there was a girl walking around with a parakeet in a backpack. Like the backpack was specifically made to carry your bird around in it. It was a clear backpack that looked like a cage, kind of. It was a very strange thing. I mean, and it had all of the things in it, too. I mean, it had like a little perch for the birdie to get on, and it had like, seeds all over the place and little fake trees and stuff inside the clear backpack. I had never seen anything like that before, and it made me further think, stop taking your pets places! Pets belong in one spot.
Your house. Your house.
End of message.
No, you can take them to the park. You can take them a lot of places. You know where they don't belong? The grocery store.
Exactly.
You know where else they don't belong? Work. Don't take your damn dog to work. I'm going to see him tomorrow. Listen here, Toby. I got something for you. You don't tell Starlink this. I have a squirt gun in my bag that I have been waiting for a week to just start your at me.
Is it a super soaker?
It is a super soaker.
Sweet.
Just go give him one little right between the eyes. Oh, not such a baddest now, are you? Because now you're all wet. Look like a wet rat. Just,
yeah. Stop bringing your pets to work.
100%. And by the way, that super soaker, I reserve the right to use it on your children as well. Your children said something crazy, lunatic in a store. There you go. Now you're wet. What now, Tanner? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Tell your dad? Your dad who picks basil for a living? I don't think he wants to talk to me.
I don't know why that made it better, but
what does your dad do for a living? He reads people's auras. Mm-hmm. Go tell him I just squirted you in the face with a super soaker and see what he does. He'll do one of two things. He'll call an adult or run the opposite direction. There's no in between. There is no path where Moonbeam over there wants to talk to Luke Combs' fat older brother. I promise.
Oh, Gary Birch says in the YouTube comments, the only difference in this story and Jeremy's last trip to Taco Bell was the 2 pairs of pants around his ankles.
I do miss Taco Bell. On the diet, I can't really eat anything at the Taco Bell.
No, too many carbs. Although, I mean, you could eat all of the other stuff.
What, the lettuce?
Or the meat or cheese or...
I got news for you. If you go to Taco Bell and you ask them, hey, can you put some meat and cheese in a bowl? They're going to call you. They're going to call the cops. You showed up here and you just want meat and cheese in a bowl? What kind of lunatic are you? Have you met this Bizarra guy that showed his chimichanga at the Taco Bell in Florida? You get out of here. I'm scared to death. Call my mom and tell her you showed up and asked for just Taco Bell meat.
Yep. All right, moving on.
We have breaking news, by the way. It's just been that kind of day.
Just breaking news all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna break the news? Who's gonna break the news? Who's gonna break the news? Who's gonna break the news?
This one's from Jordan Schultz. The Patriots and Eagles have had deep discussions on a trade that would send A.J. Brown to New England for a 2028 first-round pick.
Ooh.
That has long been what could be the solution, is that you go 28, not 27.
Mm-hmm.
If you're Philadelphia, do you agree to that?
Yes.
I don't.
I mean, at this point, they're looking for any reason to get him out of town, right? The relationship is not good there.
It's not good, but I'm not selling low. I mean, here's the question. How many receivers in the NFL? I'm going to ask you the same thing that I asked about Jared Verse. How many receivers in the NFL would you take over A.J. Brown right now?
6 or 7, maybe.
All right, so let's go through it. Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Mm-hmm.
Puka Nacua.
Mm-hmm.
Jamar Chase.
Mm-hmm.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Jefferson.
Yep.
There another one on that list? Because I'm not seeing one.
George Pickens.
No way.
No way?
Are you smoking recreational crimes?
C.D. Lamb.
Oh, you mean the guy that can't catch? Pass. I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just saying
Right.
A.J. Brown is a different animal. And, oh, by the way, he's only 29 years old. I still got 3 real good years out of that kid.
All right.
A.J. Brown, to me, is an absolute stud. And, I mean, I hate to say this. If I'm Philadelphia, I'm drawing a hard line in the sand. New England, you don't want to give me a 27 first-round pick? Cool, I'll find somebody that will. And I've already heard 2 teams that it could be.
Who dat?
Jacksonville Jaguars were one, which I didn't say it made sense. I just said it's something that I have heard.
Mm-hmm. And who's the other?
San Francisco, which didn't make a ton of sense to me.
Sure. I can see that one much more.
I mean, look, if they put this out there of a 27 first-round pick gets it done, I promise you somebody's going to say it. Somebody's going to do it.
Well, maybe that's the goal. Maybe they're the ones behind putting this out there. If anybody else has got a 2027 first rounder, you better come offer it now, or we're getting ready to give it up for a 2028.
I believe that's why Jordan Schultz has this information. If I were a betting man.
Okay.
And also, this doesn't deserve the breaking news button, but the New York Giants have continued their bonanza of middle-aged receivers. Juju Smith-Schuster. So now in one day you have signed Braxton Berrios, Odell Beckham Jr., and Juju Smith-Schuster.
Did they have another ACL tear?
Possibly. And now they have 42 wide receivers.
Good night.
Are any of them good? Not really.
Well, I mean,
they do have the
have
funniest 4-deep wide receiver room I've ever seen, though.
Okay.
Because they have a legit 1, no 2, a 3, and then 10 4s. Or as I like to call it, a good July back in my single days.
Nice. As long as you had the one, right? As long as you had the headliner, it was all fine. I kind of like the Cleveland Browns. Look at that. As long as we got one good player, we're good.
Never hooked up with a 10, but one week I met 5 2s, and I count that.
I don't think you should, but you do you. Cumulative score doesn't count.
Chimichanga out. I'm just still stuck that was in a police briefing. Like I'm let's go.
Yeah.
It's been a wild day, Tank.
It has been.
We've had some laughs. We've killed some time. We've I think thoroughly entertained the masses.
Yes, I would agree. I think we've done our duty for today.
You said duty.
I did. Be better. Do better.
Every day.
Myles Garrett being traded from the Cleveland Browns to the LA Rams. And it looks like that is lighting the fire under the keister of other deals around the league. A.J. Brown could be a New England Patriot before we know it. Today is June 1st, so everything that was rumored to be a post-June 1 move can now be done. So we'll see if any more breaking news happens.
If it does, you can catch it with me tonight, 7 p.m. You can see it on our YouTube channel at the Sportsocracy or on the iHeartRadio app. Mm-hmm. You can assume we're going to talk a lot about Myles Garrett. Probably going to talk a decent amount about A.J. Brown. Maybe some other moves. Who knows? This day has been pandelirium.
Plus the latest mock draft coming your way tonight, right?
Not for me. No.
Oh, okay.
No, not for me. No, we put the mock draft machine away until September.
All right, that'll do it for us. We'll extend this into a Talk Me Into It Wednesday.
Yes, because I will not be here tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still hammering down who will be joining you tomorrow, but somebody will. Okay. To discuss all things NFL, and then I'll be back Wednesday for a Talk Me Into It Wednesday.
Indeed. All right, we will be back with you tomorrow here on ESPN Asheville at noon. Join us in the Sportsocracy, of course, on the iHeartRadio app and everywhere on the YouTubes. Jeremy, tonight, 7 to 9 on Fox Sports Upstate. Be sure to check that out on the iHeartRadio app and, of course, live streamed on the YouTube as well. Have a great evening, and we will see you tomorrow.
ESPN Asheville.
And we're clear.
Your
Thank you.
mountain weather forecast.
Still on track for a cold front to push
All
on
right,
through this
I will
afternoon
see
and
you
this evening.
in
Could bring
the
some
morning.
Isolated showers and thunder showers.
Yes, sir.
Partial sunshine in between, near 80 degrees. Tonight, with that front passing through, any showers, thunder showers should start tapering off, upper 50s. Tomorrow, there could be a leftover shower in the morning, then partial sun, 70. Wednesday, sunshine, gorgeous day, upper 70s. From the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by Stand Up to Cancer.
Joe Buck and John Smoltz welcoming you back to the City Center Convenience Mart. Uh-oh. She's looking at the cigarettes, but she just grabs the gum off the counter. Stand Up to Cancer and Rally want you to reduce your risk for cancer. Go to takeahealthystand.org.
America is turning 250, and iHeartRadio is celebrating with $250,000 in cash. Weekdays through July 4th. Listen for your chance to win $2,500, so you can take the ultimate American getaway.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Incredible service, honest communication, trusted accountability. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
All children deserve to feel safe and loved. Foster and adoptive parents are greatly needed in Henderson County for children 10 to 17. 43% of Henderson County kids are placed out of county because there weren't homes in the county to take them. Your connection matters. Share this information to help us increase awareness in the community. Learn more about fostering, adoption, and other ways to support. Visit WNCHomes4kids.com. WNCHomes4kids.com.
The Ingalls Advantage isn't just about savings or the best quality food for your family. It's more than that. It's the advantage of being a part of a community. That's why we provide over 2 million pounds of food every year through regular donations and programs like the Ingalls Giving Tree, Food for Thought, and the Ingalls Fill a Backpack program. It's the right thing to do, and we know that you would do the same. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we are Western North Carolina strong.
Woohoo! Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
Clarissa Sells WNC is the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at ClarissaSellsWNC.com.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of urgency, timely, responsive, focused, prioritizing you as our customer and the community that we serve to do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at ParksFordHendersonville.com.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
I'll trust water bottles and a flashlight to save the day, but I'll be proved wrong.
With a tornado approaching, I'll realize that I lack a wheelchair-accessible shelter.
When the floodwaters rise, I'll be up in the attic with 20 cans of beans. It's a recipe for disaster.
let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Over 50,000 police officers are assaulted on the job each year, leading to injuries and death. This is the reality they deal with when making contact with the public. Another reality is that if someone doesn't comply with a lawful order or uses force against them, police may have to use sufficient force in response to obtain compliance. Use of force is always ugly. Nobody likes it, especially police, and nobody knows how it will turn out. Spread the word. For de-escalation to work, both parties must de-escalate. And de-escalation isn't necessary if there is no escalation. Help police by not escalating. Don't attack or try to disarm an officer, whether it's getting asked a question, getting a citation, or getting arrested. Don't argue, don't resist, don't flee. After the encounter has been resolved is the time to address any complaints. Comply now, complain later. Keep